Hey. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Unscripted Chapters podcast with your hosts,
Claire,
Cassidy,
and I'm Jordan, and we're so excited to have you back for episode 5. How's everyone doing?
super good. Been busy with life, but good though.
Definitely.
Good busy.
especially with the holidays coming around and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right around the corner.
Seems like the next 2 months are going to fly by.
Yeah.
For sure.
They always do.
It's ridiculous.
Did you guys have a good week, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad.
The weather has been insane here in Nebraska, so
It's finally
that's been
fall.
an adjustment.
Yeah.
It's
And
been
I feel like
super-
we've
super
gotten
warm.
a good fall.
Yeah.
Like usually we only get like a couple days of like good fall. We've had a couple weeks of good fall weather.
Yeah.
Yep. I totally agree.
It's just now getting like cold.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's officially in the 60s as of a high, so
Yeah.
that's when you know it's
Which
like,
means
okay.
it's cold.
Yes.
It's getting cold.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome. What do we got going on today?
So everything's been busy with all of us. I know I've done some things. So I thought we could like update on our segments and dive into those because the thing I'm most intrigued to hear about is Jordan attended a Packers game for the first time.
Go Pack, go.
Hello.
Go Pack.
So you want to kick it off with our segment update?
I'll start with my segment from the bleachers. So yes, I went to a Packer game a couple weeks ago. We went to the Packers-Bengals game, which was on my brother's birthday. Ironic how that worked out.
Lovely. I feel like that was
so-
planned.
Yeah, I know.
Slightly?
It was crazy how that a little bit. No, he that's the game he really wanted to go to. He was hoping to see Joe Burrow play, but of
Oh.
course Joe Burrow had surgery earlier
Of course.
this year. So, but he got to see Joe Flacco play. I think that's right, right? The
Yeah.
Bengals? Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Want to make sure I said that right. He got really excited to see him play too, which he was like, "Oh, that was fun." So, but Preston and I had never been to Lambeau Field before. Well, that's not true. We'd been a couple years ago. We went and toured it, which was super awesome. Loved it. But this is our first game at Lambeau Field, and we went with mine and Cassidy's grandpa, Grandpa George. And it was super fun. It was fun to go to experience our first game with him. And Preston and I are 1-0 at Lambeau Field.
Yeah.
Grandpa is 1-1, so he's only been there twice.
I'm 0-1.
Oh,
My very first game we went and the stinky Bears beat us.
not the Bears.
Not the Bears.
The Bears. Out of all the teams, I'm like, why do we have to lose to them at
That
home
and
when
like,
I'm
the
here?
Vikings, like seeing
Yeah.
those would be annoying.
Oh, it was horrible.
I know I was nervous, but they won. It was a really good game. Like
Your seats were amazing.
our seats were
Great
amazing. We
seats.
were like 7 rows up from like the wall.
Yeah.
Because Preston wanted to be in Lambeau Leap territory
Yep.
if they scored a touchdown, which we did not get a Lambeau Leap, but it's okay.
Ugh.
Next time.
Yep.
We both said, and even my mom, who hates the cold, wants to go to like a frozen tundra game.
We went
Yeah.
January last year. We went to our very first game and it was 13 degrees.
Yeah.
I remember
13.
Claire was
Like-
sending me videos of like, okay, so I have this layer on, and then I have this layer on, and then I have this layer on, and then I have 4 pairs of socks and 10 pairs of gloves and 5 hats.
Oh,
And I
it was
like, this is
ridiculous.
amazing.
And my feet were still cold.
Yeah.
Like, it was, yeah. Thank you, Abby and my brother-in-law Shane for those tickets. That was such a cool memory. But yeah, it's a vibe there.
Yeah, it's super.
I
It
bawled.
was super fun. I didn't cry.
I cried when I saw it because I had never
could've.
seen the stadium.
Oh, see, and I've actually been. This was my 3rd time there because back in 2021, my mom and I went up to Milwaukee for some Brewers games because we were supposed to go in 2020. COVID happened, and then 2021, and we only got a brief tour because COVID regulations were still in effect.
Sure.
So they're like, you can only see certain things. So when we went back in 2023, my mom did the whole, like, the highest tour you can do. So you go near the field. You can't go on the field, which is fine. I get it. Wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One mommy on there either, so.
It was super nice. Yeah. So I had been there. We spent like the morning in Titletown, which is the little area right next to it. You can like send postcards back. So I sent one to myself, and then my mom sent one to my dad.
Aww.
So she got a thing that it just said "Go Pack Go." So it was pretty cool.
That's so cool.
Grandpa enjoyed it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So yeah,
I'm
What
so
a
happy
cool
he got
memory.
to do that. Yeah. That was
So
awesome.
It was super fun. Can't wait to go back. I love Wisconsin anyway. So
Yeah.
So yeah. Other updates I have. We have a lot in baseball. There's a lot of managers that have been fired, and now teams have hired new ones.
Oh.
So the manager updates I have: Nationals hired Blake Butera. I hope I'm saying all these names right. If I don't, I'm so sorry.
I'm terrible with pronunciation.
The Minnesota Twins have hired Derek Shelton. Orioles have hired Craig Albarnez. I'm so sorry if I'm saying these names wrong.
I don't think they'll be offended.
Giants hired Tony Vitello, which I know my mom's very excited about. He used to coach for Tennessee Vols, I think. I think that's who their college team. Angels hired Kurt Suzuki, and Rangers have hired Skip Schumacher. Still to hire managers are Atlanta, San Diego, and Colorado.
So is this just like, okay, clean out season?
Well, so a lot of them had like not great seasons.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were like, you're fired. Some retired because they were just getting, they were just like, I'm done now.
Yeah.
So that
makes sense.
it. Yeah.
Clean out, kind of like football.
Yeah.
Like it comes to the end. If they make it to the end of the season, it's like,
Yes.
okay, reevaluation and
I know.
whatever.
So at the time of filming, there is not a World Series champion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Guess we'll
At time of filming. So I'll make a separate video to update on who actually won.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Maybe we
later.
can post on our TikTok or something.
Let's hope it's not the Dodgers. Sorry.
Sorry, Dodgers
no,
fans.
I can't. Sorry, Dodgers fans, but I just can't.
Claire and I are pretty
do
neutral
that.
over here, so we
Yeah.
kind of just whatever.
Yeah. Other updates. So F1, we have a constructor champion. Constructors is the team that wins it. That was McLaren. They won that a couple weeks ago.
Is that the one you like?
No, I like Ferrari.
Oh, that's right.
I think Ferrari's either second and third. I did not look for sure, but they're up there, but there's not a chance to win it. McLaren has been so far ahead of everyone and I know that Lando and Oscar, who's the two McLaren drivers, they're still battling it out for the world champion. So, there's that. The race not this weekend, but the next race coming up is Vegas. Love watching that one. It's November 20th through the 22nd.
Nice.
You should watch it. That race that's the one of the only races that takes place on Saturday. It'll be on midnight.
It was really cool. So I was actually watching a volleyball game. I'm not sure who was playing, and they actually brought up this race, and I was like, I know exactly what they're talking about, and I know I knew Jordan, because I was like, Jordan actually obviously filled us in on a previous episode and stuff about it. So I was like, I know exactly what's going on. It was really cool. I just got to remember to actually watch it now.
Yeah.
Send me a text. Remind me.
I will. Well, actually, so I have one thing, but I'll do that last. So for basketball, my mom and I went to a Husker game a couple weeks ago. It was an exhibition game. They played BYU. They beat BYU by 1 point, and they're ranked 8th in the country.
BYU is?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a really good game.
It was funny. Dill was like, "Oh, they're gonna get smacked," and then I was
No.
like, "They won."
It was
boys
a really
basketball?
good game. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, men's. Yep.
Or men. Yeah, they're not boys anymore. Well, they are to me because I'm old. Remember, Cass?
Old.
That's all I have right now, I think. I am going to the Iowa-Nebraska game the day Black Friday.
Lucky.
So that'll be fun.
Is it home or in Iowa?
It's home. Yeah, it's at home. So my mom and I are going to that.
That's the last home game for us, isn't it?
Yeah, the Iowa game is. Yeah, this year Iowa's always normally the last game of the season.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because then they go into bowl games and everything.
I can't believe
we're bowl eligible.
Woo!
We're bowl eligible.
I just can't believe that's right around the corner. Literally 4 weeks
I
away.
know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Where has our football season gone?
Right.
I don't know. It's gone. It's gone. It's crazy. Football season moves. It feels like it moves really fast.
It does. Like, you're so excited for it. The first 2 weeks go pretty well, yeah, and then you're like, you can't set all of your time aside for football, even though you want to, because it does go so
We're
fast.
also Husker fans, so we get disappointed very easily.
Yes.
So we're like, oh, football season needs to be over.
Yeah. And then we're sad when it is over, because then we're like, well, crap.
Now what?
Now.
And now what am I supposed to do? But I have something fun that I thought we could do. One, I'm going to say this first before going. I'm actually challenging both of you to watch a sport you've never watched before.
Okay.
And then we can discuss it the next
Weird.
time. So it's just, if you've never watched F1, you can, if you've never watched hockey,
Yeah.
Okay.
all
I mean, I'd
that
probably
stuff.
watch F1. I've watched hockey, but I'd probably watch both, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, you can watch both if you want to watch more than one. I'd love to you watch it and write notes or just something that stuck out to you. I'd love to know if you guys pick F1, if you pick a team,
Okay.
and if you like a driver.
Okay.
Who do you like, and what's your team again?
My team is Ferrari, and my favorite is Charles Leclerc.
So I'm going to pick
Charles
everyone
Leclerc.
opposite of that.
Okay.
I'll be very interested because there are certain drivers I'm willing to.
I know. Knowing my luck, I'll pick the one you're like, seriously, that's who you're going to go with?
I would be
Yes.
very interested because, That'll be very interesting because, like, I would love. Yeah. So
Okay. We can do this.
I wanna see who you guys would pick.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, a new
Maybe-
sport, and then
Yeah.
if you want to watch F1, or if you want to do multiple sports,
Okay.
because I know tennis is probably on playing somewhere in the world.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Bags.
bags.
Cornhole's a thing.
Cornhole.
No, okay. Funny story about cornhole. So my mom, shout out to you, Heather. We have this joke about cornhole because we both have come across it on TV, like at separate times, and then ended up talking about it. And like the names that they have for like, this is totally fake, but like, so now we're like, oh yeah, like the wrist flicking sidewinder. Like they have names for like the tosses and stuff. We're like, this is ridiculous.
It's
So if
nice
any of
to
you
do
are
those
competitive bags players, I'm sorry, but it's like,
things. It's cornhole.
it's
We're in Nebraska. It's
it's
Cornhole.
it's so funny. So maybe I'll watch like a true cornhole tournament.
Or you and I can come up with our own terminology and then ask Jordan what the actual terminology is and see if it like matches. For like
I've
F1,
not
be like,
watched cornhole,
oh,
so I don't
no,
know.
I'm saying in general, like F1 or hockey or something.
Oh,
we could
yeah,
like
we
come
could do that.
be like, Jordan, is this called this? And you'd be
Was
like,
this a dipstick dick stip slasher? No, Claire, that's called
a shot?
No, this
Slap
is what
shot.
this is called. Yeah, I'll be very interested to hear your guys' thoughts on those. You guys will have to stay tuned for a
Yes,
future episode
that'd be
about
great.
that.
Good. Good challenge, Jordan.
Yeah, I
That's
like
one. And my other one we're gonna do. So we're in week 11 of football. So I'm going to ask you guys. You just need to pick what team you think is gonna win,
Okay.
and we'll go from there. So on Thursday, the 13th. It's the Jets versus the Patriots. The
Okay.
Patriots are home. Cassidy, who do you think is going to win? She watches a lot of football, guys.
I do, but oops.
I'm not going to tell you their record either.
I know that's why I'm trying to, because I kind of have somewhat of an idea. I'm gonna go Patriots.
Okay.
Are gonna win that one
I would say Patriots as well.
because aren't
Saying
Jets like
Patriots?
totally like,
Now that Aaron Rodgers is gone.
but aren't they like
I don't think he helped them much.
eating dust?
Well, he
Well,
was
he
hurt.
hurt.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm also going to go Patriots.
Because Jets have a really bad record, right?
Yeah.
Like really, like they won like one game as of right now.
Uh-huh.
That's what I thought. They were like, I was trying to remember if that was them or not.
Not great.
All right. Sunday the 16th, first game, Packers versus the Giants.
Packers.
Go Pack,
Go Pack,
go.
That
Look at our
is like,
blood.
there's no question about that.
No.
Okay. Next, so this is the NFL Madrid game. I just found this out.
yeah.
So it's the
Oh.
Washington Commanders and the Miami Dolphins.
Oh my gosh.
Commanders. Oh, actually, no. The Dolphins. The Dolphins.
I was gonna go Dolphins too because the Commanders
They've been doing,
quarterback is
and they've been doing really well.
he has both of his legs hurt right now.
You know what? I'm gonna go opposite. I'll go Commanders.
Okay.
I'll switch it up.
Okay. I don't know. Dolphins have been kind of
Madrid. Too bad there wasn't an NFL game when I was there.
dude.
That would have been so freaking cool.
I would.
You could
I
have made
wanna-
that line up.
Oh my god.
I
been
want to go
amazing.
to an overseas game.
Yeah.
It'd be super fun.
Yes.
Bucket list item.
That'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
there you go.
And then we have Bengals and the Steelers.
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 I'll agree.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Bengals.
A. Rogers. My man.
The Chargers and the Jaguars. I'll go Chargers. I'll say mine.
I'm gonna go Jaguars.
Okay.
Oh gosh. I don't really watch either of them.
I don't either, so I'm kind of guessing.
I'll pick Chargers.
Chargers. Okay. All right, and then we have the Buccaneers and the Bills.
Oh,
Tampa
Bills.
Bay Buck.
You want to go Bucks?
Yeah.
I'm going
Cass, what'd you
Bills.
say?
Bills. Tampa Bay back.
I'm also gonna go Bills.
That'll be a good game.
That will be a good game.
I actually hope I'm like around to watch that
no. Bears versus the Vikings.
one. You know
Ooh.
what? I'm going Bears.
I was just gonna say that.
I'm
I
going
don't-
Bears. Love you, honey.
We can be bigger people about this than the boys in our lives can that like the Bears. So we're gonna root for the Bears.
It's-
I think I would choose. I don't think I could pick the Vikings. I'm sorry.
yeah, I don't-
can't
I
do
don't like the
it.
Vikings.
Yeah.
I don't like the Vikings more than I don't like the Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so funny because like when the Bears play, as long as they're not playing the Packers, like
Yep.
even my parents
I
will
will root
like
for them.
watch the Bears.
Yeah,
and stuff.
like we hope they do good.
And it's really funny because there have been times where, hasn't maybe gone as well as it could have. And I'll get like check-ins from my mom, like, how you doing? How's the house? How's the vibe? And I'm always
Nothing
like,
broken.
I'm hiding in my room. I don't know what's going on.
I have no idea. I'm hiding.
yeah.
That's so
Me
funny.
and the dog are in the closet. Okay, and then we have the Texans versus the Titans. I'm going the Texans.
I'm gonna pick Titans. Tennessee Titans.
Oh, Texans.
Texans.
I'm glad you said that. That clicked of what was in my head.
Okay, the Panthers versus the Falcons.
Panthers.
Falcons.
I'm also gonna go the Panthers.
No
I
idea.
don't watch them.
Yeah, I don't either.
Seahawks versus the Rams. Oh, Cassie, you said the Falcons.
Yeah. Seahawks versus the Rams.
I'm going Rams.
I was gonna say Rams.
Seahawks.
God, some of them like I forget because like I just
know.
feel like they're not doing anything crazy, so they're kind of
Or
just
if
in
like
the
the
middle.
Packers don't like play them recently, then I'm like
Yeah.
Yeah.
49ers versus the Cardinals.
Cardinals.
I'm gonna go the 49ers.
I'm gonna give 49ers.
Okay. Ravens versus the Browns.
Ravens.
I'll agree to that as well.
Ravens. I'll go Browns. Switch it up. Okay, 3 more picks. Chiefs versus the Broncos. I'm choosing the Broncos. I will not choose the Chiefs.
I was actually gonna choose the Broncos though because
I was as well.
have low key been like sliding in.
Yeah.
You said Broncos as
Yeah.
well?
All
Yeah.
Broncos.
Okay, 2 more games. Lions versus the Eagles.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna go.
I gotta pick Detroit.
I would agree. I'm gonna go Lions.
Yep.
That's because I want them to win, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna go Lions as well. Which in the end it doesn't really matter to me, but
Okay, and last game. This one's a Monday night game. It's Cowboys versus the Raiders.
oh my gosh.
Mom. Don't have your team let me down.
Oh,
I'm gonna
no.
go Raiders.
I'm gonna pick the Cowboys.
I was going Cowboys. Yep.
All right. We will.
That was fun.
I think we'll probably update on like Instagram.
Yeah, or
Once
TikTok or something.
After those games are done that week, we'll
Yeah.
make a post. We'll see who got the most right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
That'll be.
I'm gonna be like,
that would be.
I
fun.
picked them. You know, I can be like, what was I thinking?
Yeah, we'll see who got the most right. Yeah,
That's fun, Jordan.
Excited
I love
to
that.
see what you guys picked. Do you guys have any other sports stuff? Like, anything you guys have been to?
Nothing I've been to, but I will say that Nebraska volleyball is kicking butte,
Yes, they are.
and they have been
Are we 23 now?
21-0.
21 and
21?
0.
Last night.
So as
They
of
were
right
20-0
now,
last
they
night.
just played Wisconsin and totally like kicked butt, and it's just so fun to see them actually be dominant against such a good ranked team.
Yes.
Because when they play unranked teams, like it could go either way. Because
Yeah.
it messes with like your usual flow. So the fact
Yeah.
that they like kicked butt at Wisconsin as well.
It
Not gonna be
really
mad.
goes down to like why they're a number 1 team.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they've
They're very
earned it.
good, cohesive group.
Yes. And as of right now, they are the last standing undefeated team because Texas lost last night.
Oh yeah.
Yes. As of
That's
today.
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was super
We'll
cool.
see how the coming weeks go. So,
excited.
I did just think of one thing, Claire. I need you. Okay, so we got a text the other day. I'm very interested.
Oh, yeah.
That Claire has picked a hockey team. I was very interested on why she picked this team. I have a theory. We will see. So, Claire, you have said the other day that your hockey team is the Boston Bruins.
Correct.
Why is that?
I have a 2-part answer.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I want to see if my theory's right.
Part 1. I used to watch when I watched NBA. I think I said Lakers on a previous episode. That is totally incorrect. I don't know why I ever said that. After watched it back, I was like,
What was I thinking?
what? No.
I thought it was strange, but I was like,
No.
whatever.
The
I
Boston
get it.
Celtics. I watched the Boston
Okay.
Celtics because I loved Paul
that
Pierce.
makes a lot make more sense.
I loved Paul Pierce, so I
Okay.
watched Boston Celtics. So I'm like, okay, well, I saw them on TV and I was like, oh, another Boston team. Okay, great. But the main reason,
I'm very interested to know this. Let's see if I have the correct theory.
Adam Sandler.
Oh, that's not what I thought.
Oh.
Because
That's out
of
left
Happy
field.
Gilmore. I think he wears a Bruins
Oh, yes,
jersey.
yeah, I think so.
Right?
I think so.
That's-
I've never seen
I
that
hope
movie.
it's
I'm
Bruins.
sorry.
I think so.
I think it is.
It's
I'm not
yellow.
quite
They're
sure.
yellow,
I
right?
don't,
Yellow and
yellow and black.
Yeah, I think
okay,
so.
So
that's why.
That is not my theory.
So I was like, oh my God, that's what Happy Gilmore wears. And I love Adam Sandler is like one of my most favorite people in the
Yes.
entire universe.
Yeah.
So I was like, it just is. That
Yeah.
just makes sense.
So that was not my theory.
Oh.
And my theory, and I don't think this is a spoiler. If not, I'm gonna spoil it. Spoiler alert. I thought it was because of the Off-Campus series, because that's who Garrett Graham and John Logan played for.
Didn't even know.
So I thought I didn't know. I was like, that's just my theory. You know, who knows?
Good theory though. I don't actually,
but
but that makes complete sense.
But yeah, so now I want you. So another side challenge for you, because I
Okay.
know you haven't watched hockey. I want you to watch hockey.
Friends, Jordan didn't send me a text.
No, but your boyfriend did.
No.
I thought he did.
He did.
You said,
He
hey,
did.
hockey season started.
And I go, well, that's not helpful at this moment in time. So I need you to like be better about your timing.
I want you to pick a team.
Okay. I want to. I really do.
Yeah. Your team's okay. I was predestined to not. I was born into a family where you just don't like Boston teams, but Boston Bruins aren't that bad. They haven't done anything. As long as you don't like the Red Sox.
They haven't done anything.
That's a no-go.
That's
Claire.
a baseball team?
Yes.
Oh, no.
That's a no-go.
Baseball's hard. That's going to be a hard one for me to pick a team. So.
Well, you'll have to wait until next year because baseball's almost over.
Yeah.
Perfect.
At the time
There
that
you
this
go.
comes
One thing
out,
at a time.
baseball is over. So
Let's hockey,
next year,
check.
Yeah.
hockey. So Cass, I need
Hey
you
guys,
to
guys,
pick a hockey
put a pin
team.
in it.
No.
Just a,
Put a pin in it. So
Book
yes,
club thing.
Cass, that's my other challenge for you.
'Kay.
Is you need to pick a hockey team. We know Claire's. We know mine.
What's yours again?
Mine, I actually have 3. So I watched the Vegas Golden Knights, the Seattle Kraken, and the Anaheim Ducks.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you can pick any of those 3 too.
I might go off colors.
yeah. That's fine.
We'll
That's
see.
fine.
We'll,
You
and
can-
maybe winning
you
record.
You can pick a team. There's certain ones that I don't want you to pick, but that's just me
Okay.
personally. So
Maybe I'll like send you random texts about like just the team name, and then you like give it a thumbs up or
thumbs up
thumbs
or thumbs
down.
down, like it, and be
This
like,
could be
no,
okay.
yes,
No.
no, yeah. So yeah, those are my challenges. So both of you watch a new sport,
Love.
Okay.
and then Cass, you pick a team, and then if you guys watch Formula One, you can pick a team and a driver, so we know that too.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I think that's it. I have for my segment.
good
So I
update.
think
You had a lot going on, Jordan.
I did lots of sports. More to come. I have a football game later this year. I think that's it for sports this year. So we'll see.
You guys might go to basketball maybe again.
Oh yeah, we'll probably go to basketball. My mom's work gets season tickets.
Yeah.
So we go to
That's awesome.
quite a few basketball games. It's
Yeah.
always fun.
Those
So,
are fun.
Yeah, but I think Cass, I think you're up next.
Oh boy. Good
Your
old
segment.
sweat session, friends. Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, kind of like all over the place with this one. So, I was gonna start with some updates in my like personal like health journey and stuff, and what I've been trying to do the past like month or two. Biggest thing that I've seen a lot of is like I do a lot of like weightlifting, so like heavier, kind of harder on your body, which it can be. So I've been trying to like work in some more like low impact movement. This was obviously before it got to a high of being 62 every day, and that's a little hard when it's 30 degrees at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I was doing a lot of walking and stretching. So I was actually trying to get outside, and we have like a couple like lakes that you can walk around. If it was kind of crappy or I just needed an hour inside, I'd go to the gym and just do like just some walking. And it wasn't anything strenuous, but if you walk for an hour, oh my gosh, there was one day that I went with a friend and we walked 7 miles and we just chatted. And yeah, when we were down, we were exhausted, but we didn't even like
You didn't even
realize
realize
it
what
in the
you're
moment.
doing. Yep.
Yeah.
7 miles.
Yeah. It was over like 12,000
My
steps.
legs hurt for you.
Yeah. I got done and I was like, girl, are you sore? And she's like, yeah. And we like just got done. So that's been kind of a big thing for me, and like stretching. So if you don't stretch, I highly recommend it.
I'm terrible
I need
at
to
it.
start.
I'm bad at it too.
I
So
just get in my workout and I just get going.
yes, it's
Ugh.
and the good thing is you want to do stretching at the end of your workout because your muscles are warm. You don't want to do stagnant stretching at the beginning because you could pull something. It's kind of a whole thing. I'm not going to get into like the medical or the terminology of all of it, but that's just a little tip. So at the end of your workout, like that's when you want to do the sit and touch your toes and like stretch
Got
your
it.
arms and kind of stuff like that. So, but yeah, kind of a random update. But now that it's getting colder, we'll see. I'll probably be doing just a lot of walking inside. But yeah, I've been trying to do that. I've been trying to cook a little more.
I'm so proud of
Stepping
you.
out of your comfort zone a little.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah. Some have gone really well and some have gone horribly wrong, and that's okay. My only issue is
Trial
when
and error.
right? But my only issue is when it goes wrong, you waste so much food and you waste time, and then you still have to figure out something to eat, and that's
Yeah.
what sucks.
Yeah.
So I try not to do.
We've
it
all
when-
been there.
You should
Yeah.
always have maybe do like a backup, like one
Yeah.
your tried and true meal that's already done,
A staple.
Or chicken nuggets.
or chicken nuggets too,
Or
That's
skewers.
fine. Well, that could be a tried and true.
Yeah,
that's
it
tried and
is.
true.
It is because it's not
Nothing
horrible
wrong
for you,
with
but
chicken nuggets.
yeah. One of my obviously TikTok, like you can find anything on TikTok.
Oh gosh, yeah.
And
I have so many recipes saved,
yeah. And sometimes things just fall into my lap, which is like, oh, this is a blessing. And then other things I have to kind of go look for. I did try these. They're like a savory cinnamon roll.
Yum.
So it's
Yeah.
crescent dough, and then you put down ham, and then you scramble like 5 eggs, and you cool them down, and then you put them down, and then you put cheese down, and then you roll them up, and then cut them like cinnamon rolls, and then you put them in the oven, and they bake.
Yum.
Dill and I have been eating those probably like once or twice a week. Like they're so easy.
Like a pinwheel type thing.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, yum. But
They
savory.
are fantastic.
And you can't go wrong with crescents.
No. It's like the best thing. So, if you guys want the recipe, let me know. I can put that somewhere.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
You could try it with bacon too.
Yes, bacon. You could do sauce. Like, you
Oh,
could do
yeah.
whatever meat you want. Yeah.
You could
So-
really like, do a
You
ton
could
of
make a lot
turkey
of-
and Swiss.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yum.
You could
Yep.
even change them. Yeah, like make them like lunch.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yummy.
Yeah.
You could do pizza ones with
Uh-huh.
marinara and pepperoni.
Uh-huh.
Yum.
Very
Okay.
versatile food.
It
Gosh
is.
darn it. And I have a whole thing of crescents in my fridge, so
Are
Maybe
they the
afternoon
snack?
snack.
Yeah.
We'll have to try it.
We might have to try that.
She has deli meat too.
I do.
She
We're
has
trying it.
ham.
And
She
cheddar.
is
And
ham.
cheese. Do you have eggs?
I do have eggs.
Oh my gosh.
Well, we figured out lunch, guys.
Perfect.
We'll update you on our Instagram about that. Yeah. No, but yeah, that one went really well. Now I'll
Great
tell you about
idea.
the one that didn't go really well, which
Okay.
it's kind of funny because it was again one of the simplest things.
Yeah.
I think it was a certain brand of an ingredient that I got because everything else made sense.
Okay.
So I tried homemade chicken noodle soup,
Oh dear.
and you would think, okay, that's pretty dang easy. Like, how'd you mess that up?
Uh-huh.
Well, as I've said before, I'm an
Me, the
Aldi
chef over
stand.
here.
What'd you do? I'm an Aldi stand, so I get everything I possibly can at Aldi. Like everything, and it's different brands. Obviously, it's Aldi brands usually.
Yeah.
So everything was going great, and then I put in the egg noodles, and they like legit disintegrated into the soup.
Okay, so egg noodles like to do that a
Yeah.
lot. So did it taste bad?
It kind of got creamy, and then the noodles got like
So maybe
weird.
try. If you want, you can call me next time you make it.
oh, I'm never making this recipe ever again. So yeah, give me.
Well, no. So
you got.
I make chicken noodle soup a lot. It's my favorite food. And I made it a couple weeks ago. I tried it a different way, but one seasoned in layers always. So like when you your vegetables, season those, and you put the broth in because you lose some of the flavor. Noodle wise, if you want to we use Reams noodles. Reams eggs noodles. They're frozen.
Are those the long
They're
ones?
the longer,
Yeah,
thicker ones.
I've heard the frozen ones are better.
My mom loves those. That's why we use them.
they're good.
Another thing would be if you make it again, boil the noodles on the side.
Okay.
Maybe try a different brand.
Yeah.
Try a
I'm trying different brands.
Yep.
And then boil the noodles on the side and then just spoon the broth on top of it.
Okay.
So maybe they're already cooked. You're not putting them in the thing, so
Got
it
it.
can absorb it more.
Okay.
Try that.
Okay.
Try that frozen noodles.
Yeah.
Those when I do those, I always put extra broth in because I was like to soak it up really a lot. So I always put extra broth in, so season accordingly.
Yep.
But that's how I do it.
Good to know.
And again,
I
make
really do think it was
soup
the
a lot.
noodles because honestly, like again, it's an Aldi brand, and sometimes it's fantastic, and other times you're like, ooh, they tried.
I make tuna helper out of the Aldi egg noodles, and it's fine.
Exactly.
So it might just be the combination of it. Might have just
how they were cooked because they're right. It did tell me to put them in uncooked. So and that probably
was too much.
and the recipe was super freaking simple. So
Yeah.
sometimes when
Yeah.
they're too simple, it's like okay, well you're gonna get what you asked for. You know what I mean?
I just made chicken noodle soup too, and I made my noodles separate.
Yep.
And then when they were done, then I threw them in there, and
Yeah.
then it was ready to go.
That's perfect. So I will definitely take all of that. But yeah, it was a total fail. And Dill was so great, and I was pissed. I was so pissed off. I was like, I'm freaking over this. I was like,
No more.
this
Noodle
is
soup.
BS. I was like,
Easy.
yeah. I was like, this is supposed to be freaking easy. I was so angry, and it was like 6:00 on a Sunday. So I'm like, I have no energy for anything. And Dylan was a
and I'm
sweetheart.
hungry.
Yeah, Dylan was a sweetheart. He said, "It's not bad, hon." And he was eating it. He ate like 3/4 of the bowl, and I'm like,
Chris
dude,
does the same stuff.
I was like, thank you, but I
It's
know you
trash.
don't like this. Like, it's not good. Like, thank you so much for trying to make me feel better, but I really did fail, and I just have to get over it. But so I thought that was.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of funny. So for a while I did try like a lasagna soup that actually turned out really good. it really sucks when they make so much and it's only 2 of you. But sometimes when you're cooking, you don't know what you're gonna get out of it yet, so you have to like just learn.
Yep.
You know,
you should get super cubes. They're silicone things, and you can put soup in it and freeze it. So then
It's a thing.
you can just pop out. You can either get ones that are like long rectangular ones or
Oh.
squares,
depending
so
on how
then-
they fit in your
different-
freezer.
Yeah, and
They
then you
stack
can,
good.
and then one you can just pop it out, and throw it in the microwave for a lunch or something.
Dude, that's
like
genius.
Mhm.
That. I
Free
want to
soup.
get them because like
Christmas
we have
list.
leftover. Yep, I could do that.
Yeah.
I want to get them because sometimes we have leftover broth.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can always save that. I love the broth, and I'm like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
can always add that in the next time. Like,
Yeah.
what's the flavor?
Or
gonna hurt?
like you
It's
said,
just- yeah.
boil a handful of noodles that you want for a serving, and then put it
Yeah.
all together.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, guys, I'm learning so much today.
Yeah, I
This
froze.
is amazing.
Yeah, so I've made like a chicken and dumpling soup before.
Okay.
And then when I froze it, like obviously the dumplings like absorbed a lot of the liquid.
Yeah.
So then all I did was just put it in a pan and add more broth
Love that.
and reheated it all.
I love
and
that.
it was a whole meal. It was ready to go.
I love that.
Yeah.
And I love leftovers. I'm really good with leftovers, but it made so much. And Dill's not like, he's got his routinely meals like I usually do during the week. So when I have a big tub of leftover soup, I want him to help, but I don't expect him to eat the rest of it. You know, because it's a lot
Yeah.
of freaking soup, especially if you're eating it.
And
every
it
day.
should last a while. And if
Yes.
it's to like months down the line, you're like, oh, I have soup. I
Yep.
could eat soup. I don't have to
Exactly.
Make a
reheat
whole
it.
batch.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that was really good. That soup turned out really, really good. I actually really like that recipe. It was simple. It didn't
You
take
should
like
send
8
that to
hours.
me.
Yeah, I can. Yeah,
I want to try lasagna soup.
it was so good.
Yum.
And I'm more of a chicken broth based and not a beef broth based.
Me too. Me too.
So I was like, this one is actually chicken based, and I was like,
Oh, interesting.
this is. Yeah, I was surprised too, but it was really good.
yeah, I like chicken based or like chowder type soups, like creamy soups,
Yep.
rather
Potato.
than beef.
Yeah. Potato.
Potato,
Potato's
so good.
Chicken noodle soup will be
Loaded
number
baked
one, but-
potato soup.
Oh my
Potato,
gosh.
So
But-
delicious.
So yeah, I had a win and I had a loss.
That's okay.
So we're 50-50
Trial
right
and
now.
error.
Actually, I've had more wins, but that loss was really bad, so I'm gonna count it as like 50-50. It was really bad. But yeah, so I am just trying to be just a better cook in general. They're not always like, oh, that's not the like, oh, Cass, that's not the healthiest thing ever. Like, no, it's not, but it's not horrible. And sometimes like you just need to know how to do things and cook. Like,
Yeah.
So I'm just broadening
Cooking a
my
meal.
horizons. So. Some are like beneficial to me right now. Some hopefully will be beneficial in the future when I have to like maybe host or something. But
Yep,
trial and error, friends. But,
definitely.
Okay, so I thought since the holidays are coming up, we kind of mentioned that earlier because obviously it's like November right now. I wrote down some holiday health tips. For everybody.
Oh,
Very excited.
what a good idea.
So they kind of range from like a lot of them are based around food because I shouldn't say sadly, but our holidays in our country, it's food. It's
It's a
everything.
big
Everything
spread.
revolves around it.
You all probably know that. Yeah, like it's what's everyone bringing? Do we have enough? Like it's all about food.
How many
So-
sweet treats do we
Yeah.
have?
Do we
Yes.
have all the desserts?
Yes, it's
Our family love desserts. So
we do.
Yep.
Yes. So a lot of it is that, and there's a few like movement tips, but a lot of it is based around food.
Perfect.
So I jotted some down. If they don't make sense, like let me know, and I can always like further explain. But so the first one I have is obviously around the holidays, you want to focus on socializing and not food. So the fact that it is food based, make your goal to like talk more instead of eat more. So I kind of said like, the main reason for the holidays is spending time with family and friends. Food is just a filler, not a priority.
That's a great
So
statement.
yeah, kind of have in your head like a meter of like, okay, if I'm like comparing how much food I've eaten to how much I'm socializing, like, can I outdo the socializing and not go get another plate? Or, you know, to help with
Right.
like your goals or lower on sweets. Sweets is probably the biggest thing. But
Yep.
yeah.
so I don't know if that one makes sense or whatever. This one I love, and a lot of these are you kind of have to put yourself first, and some people might not understand why you're doing it, but sadly they don't have to as long as they respect it. Like that's kind of when it comes to health goals a little bit. So it's finding that balance of like respect and then like putting yourself first. So this one is like eat before you go to a function. So I'm not saying have a 4-course meal before you go to a function.
Yes.
Don't go on an empty stomach.
Yeah.
Great idea because you're going to eat more.
Literally.
Yeah. It's like going to the grocery store hungry.
Hungry.
Yes.
Bad idea.
It's the same thing, except the food's already made for you and it's sitting there. All you gotta do is pick it
you
up.
just-
You
yeah.
just have to
You know
pick it
what I
up and
mean?
eat it. Yeah. Good.
So,
Yeah.
so yeah, I said like not a whole meal, but something that can help you not be starving before you go. This would definitely help with not overeating. So if you're when you're starving and you walk into a place that has food already for you, like you overtake on your plate, your serving sizes are a lot bigger. So if you go in and have like I don't know, like a small sandwich or a protein shake or even a granola bar before you go, like something that like just gets into your stomach or you're not starving or you chug a bunch of water or something, going into the function, you'll feel a lot better. So
Would you say like protein would be the most important thing?
oh, for sure.
Have something protein.
Yeah. Because no offense, when you're at a family function, proteins, you have usually one good protein source.
Everything
and then
else is carbs.
Carbs and sweets. And,
Yeah.
and that's great.
So it's holidays' fault on why I don't eat protein.
It is.
Got it.
Yep. It's the holidays'
Got it.
fault.
Thanksgiving and Christmas.
I'm so
is to
bad about
blame.
protein. I'm horrible about it.
Thanksgiving's at least decent because you're probably having turkey, ham, or duck or whatever.
Deviled
you know what I
eggs.
mean? Yeah, like there's usually there's usually a decent source of protein for Thanksgiving. I think Christmas is even worse though. Like
Yes.
Christmas is bad.
It's a toss-up.
especially the way we do
Yes.
Christmas. We do a lot of appetizers because we don't
or soup.
and we
Yeah.
don't really sit down
No.
a whole lot anymore.
Yeah.
But you guys bring a whole bunch of desserts. I always make desserts.
Yes.
Like we have so much
Sweets.
to snack on.
Yep.
Sweets,
Yeah.
Finger foods.
finger foods
Yep.
a lot.
Yep. So I think that's huge. Like if you can, don't go starving, but obviously, have a plate
go
while you're
full,
there
yeah.
and just
Yep.
be good about what you choose. So, third one I have is bring a side dish that benefits you.
Oh, great idea.
So again, if people are gonna be like, well, why'd you bring it? Because I wanted to, like,
I like it.
This helps me out today. People can just not understand, and that's okay. They don't have to understand. It's just setting boundaries for yourself. So, this one can either help with your veggies or your protein. So if you want to bring like a side veggie platter, or not platter, but dish, or you could do a protein dish, like whatever fits the occasion.
Yeah.
So like, Claire made us like meatballs last night. That was amazing. Like that's a great side dish to bring because it is really high in protein, or if you wanted to bring like, a salad or roasted veggies or something that would fit the function. If other people don't eat it, fine. It benefits you and you can take it home and
Leftovers.
leftovers.
Yep.
So,
For sure.
this one's kind of probably straightforward, but sometimes it's just still a good pointer. Go for the protein and then the veggies first. And fill your plate with that and then see how much room you have left.
So not the cheesy hash browns
Probably
as 3/4 of your plate. Shucks. Okay.
Darn.
Noted.
I'm gonna have to rethink
Dang cheesy
Christmas.
hash browns.
I know. Another thing is, too, is like, okay, usually you have an instinct about how much you put into a scoop.
Yep.
So do your instinct and then half that. And then put it on your plate, eat all of your food, and then if you still want more, you can go back and get more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's really crazy your natural instincts that you have. I do that all the time. Like when it comes to, like you said, or like potato salad. My grandma makes the best potato salad ever.
Yum.
Oh, I pile that on. And then sometimes I'm like, okay.
The cheesy hash browns are my downfall.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. So it's like, do half a scoop or half of what you were initially going to go for. If you want more, you can obviously go back and get more. So
Yeah.
just a tip, but go in with a plan. So this one's really fun. These next two kind of like tie in together. Figure out your limits with food before you go. How many cookies, pieces of pie, etc. that you are going to like shoot to have as like a max, if that makes sense.
All the cookies.
All the cookies. So like sometimes I know a fan favorite that me and my mom and my sister make are the peanut butter Ritz crackers dipped in chocolate.
Oh yeah.
Those things. It's
Their
the only
weakness.
thing I ask her
Literally.
to bring. And she makes extra because she gives them to me.
Yep.
And I love
Ritz
it.
crackers, peanut butter, and chocolate.
Chocolate.
Dipped in chocolate.
It's
They're-
so good.
they're the
But
best thing
why?
ever.
So simple, but it's amazing.
It's amazing. So
I don't know that I could have a limit on that.
but sometimes it's good to try or have at least an idea in your
no.
head.
Like I'm only gonna have 50. I mean
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
I mean
Wait.
5.
100.
With a
I
zero.
mean 1.
It's just a goal. And it's
With a
just kind
zero.
of like if you have a goal, you're more mindful to like be like, okay, like, maybe I'll
Start with this.
and then I can like see and how the day goes on. Because again, like we do it, and Claire, I don't know if you guys kind of do more of a buffet style. If you do sit down, it's so easy to walk through. Oh, yep. Okay, 5 minutes later, walk through the kitchen. Oh,
We're
yep.
definitely
We keep our food out.
grazers.
Yes.
We keep our food out all
Yep.
day.
Which is natural. And I think it's probably better because then, whatever. But if you have an idea, like I said, it helps with just a little bit of like portion control. So I really like this one. So I call it a holiday helper. So this is someone who sets goals with you and also holds you accountable.
Okay.
If you tell your goals to someone, you're more likely to
are.
stick to them because someone's gonna be like, Claire, and not in a like demeaning way at all. Like it's just like, hey, like
You
remember
said
your
you wanted
goals.
to do this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I'm trying to hold you accountable.
You
And
said you only wanted 50 Ritz crackers.
yeah, not
today,
51.
100.
Not 51. I really like this though, because I think people think like, oh, my health goals, they need to be private and blah, blah, blah. You don't need to go posting them on social media, but it is good to have like a buddy or 2 or 3. Like the more like support you have and you see other people probably are feeling the same way, it's easier to like figure it out. So find a holiday helper. And that could be like for really small things like, oh, I just want to go on a walk once a week. Or no, I really need to get better about my like eating. There could be 1,000 things in between. So
Right.
holiday helper for sure. And then this last one really quick. Plan your movement if you want movement throughout the holidays. So it gets busy, especially on like Thanksgiving. You're usually with family like all day. So plan it. I think, it's more fun in a group or with a friend. So if you like, hey, like, I'm going to plan on going on a walk today after we eat lunch or dinner or whatever. So if anyone wants to come, like, I'd love for you to come. Then you guys can all go on a walk together. Like,
Yep.
plan it. Always have a plan. That's probably like the best way to, be successful with like stuff that you want to do. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, those are my holiday tips.
I
They're good.
Those are good.
Thanks.
Have to try and implement them.
Pick one.
Okay. Send me the list again.
I will. I'll send our group
I'll need a
chat.
visual.
Maybe I can post these on our Instagram or TikTok or something too.
Oh, that'd be
So,
helpful.
fun. Yeah.
yeah, just to have
Just if
and
anyone else wants them, yeah.
for sure. But holiday health tips. What are your guys' current health goals?
To have one.
Oh,
I'm bad, guys. She made me a whole plan. One, I can't get the email to open.
I
so
know, that's my fault. I gotta retype that.
That's the thing. But like, I'm bad. I've kind of like said I was giving up because of the just for the year, not just giving up in total.
Yeah.
Because of the holidays. So I'll try and implement the holiday tips.
Yeah.
At least one of them, maybe.
Well, yeah, it's just a good way to not completely check yourself out. Because then sometimes
Yeah.
I feel like the new year comes and you're like, you're so hard on yourself. Even if it's maintaining throughout the holidays. You don't gotta like, if you're like, goal is like weight loss or something, sometimes maintaining through such a hard 2 months
Yeah.
is a great goal to have. Because it's so freaking hard. There's food, there's sweet, like there's constant
Temptation.
gatherings and social gatherings and food.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so yeah. I try it out. Let me know.
Okay. Other than that, I don't know. I just to have one. That's fine.
What you got going on there?
So I lift. Cass wrote my workout plan, and I lift and been doing that consistently since like May or June, I think.
Yeah.
And then just had surgery a week ago, so quite a bit of restrictions right now. So my main goal right now is just movement, low impact. So I have to sit quite a bit, but then just getting up and walking. So I've been very like focused on that, like whether it's getting up and walking around the house or just getting outside and getting some fresh air, just so that I can like recover as fast as I can, as healthy as I can.
For sure.
And I'm itching to get back to the gym because that was such a like, not a pattern, but like habit for me that I created going at a certain time every day. So
Your schedule's all thrown off
it's
now.
so thrown off now. So my goal right now is to go back to the gym on Monday, because I'll be then on Tuesday, I'll be 2 weeks out of surgery. And obviously there's going to be a lot of lifting things that I cannot do right now, just so I don't want to pop a stitch. But even maybe going the first day and just walking on the treadmill instead
Get
of
back in
walking
your
outside.
routine.
Just getting back into the routine of being at the gym. And eventually, and I may be able to lift some things. I can lift. I just, I have weight restrictions. Probably can't get into a leg machine right now because
Yeah,
I
for
probably wouldn't be able to get back out. But I'd be like,
Hello, I need help.
help me.
Help me up here.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
I think what makes me really excited is that you still have that itch. And
Oh,
that
yeah.
means that like your pattern and your routine that you've created for yourself is like legit.
Yeah.
Because I know how that feels like when I go on vacation for a week. And yeah, you might like, some people do, some don't. If they have a gym, you might try and continue. It's just not the same. Like,
Yeah.
you have a routine. And so that's really cool that you still have the itch.
I didn't when we went on vacation. We went to Europe last month.
Oh, y'all were
and
walking though.
we walked so much, and I was so hard on myself at the beginning because I'm like, there's a gym, like I'm going to be in there every morning before we go do anything. And then I got there and I'm like, I'm enjoying quality time with my husband, and we weren't sitting. I mean, the ship is huge. There's 4,000 some people. took forever to get from one end to the other. And then when we do excursions, we were all over the place. So it's like we walked a minimum of 8 to 10,000 steps a day just on the ship.
Not even trying to.
No. So I'm like, and I didn't go lift one time while I was gone, and I was okay with it. You know, I mean, a couple months ago, I would have been like, nope, well, you know, not even worth to keep going. I'll just not even lift anymore. But
that's so cool.
Yeah.
That's a different
mindset.
Win. Yes.
Yeah.
That is such a win. But
so
I love that.
whatever it is now that I've started, it's more beneficial.
You know, life gets in the way. And I think people have to understand that you cannot be perfect. So like, you know, when it comes to health goals or just goals, like be hard on yourself, meaning like to stay motivated. But if you mess up or you miss a day or something, like my thing is like, you can always reset even within the next hour. Or like if it's a food thing, okay, maybe you didn't do great for breakfast, you can do great for lunch and dinner. Like, it's
the whole day's not ruined.
Exactly. So it's like, give yourself grace. But that's awesome. Excited for both of you. Jordan's like, cheese. I love that.
I'll get there.
Well, I am all done. So if you guys have any questions, let us know for either Jordan and I so far, either in the comments or wherever. Or if you have our personal phone number, shoot us a text or all the fun things.
Oh, dear.
Depending on who you are. Claire, you want to give us an update?
Yeah.
I'm very excited to...
So this summer, I think I talked about it on a previous episode, I had a concert coming up, sound check, by the way. So I attended the Taco and Tequila Festival in Omaha with my husband and brother-in-law. It was such an experience. First of all, the lineup was solid, and I've loved music my whole life, but like those early 2000s hip-hop rappers, like from my high school / college days and stuff, they were all the headliners, and it was great. So we saw Mike Jones, oh my gosh, Bubba Sparks, Petey Pablo, Twista, the Ying Yang Twins, Lil Bow Wow, and Lil Jon.
Lil Jon. I love
What?
Lil Jon.
Okay. So he was.
That was really good.
Really good. It probably sounds terrible. So that was great. Really, like it was nonstop all day. Like as soon as you got, they had like a DJ playing, and they did not waste time in between each set, which I thought it was like 15-20 minutes tops. Like, and then they came out, which, to be fair, like rappers don't have like a whole band and stuff they set up. They just need a microphone. But you know,
True.
They could keep you waiting, and it was a daytime thing. Like it went, I think it started at like 2 or 3 o'clock and went till like 10 at night. So it was long. I mean, there's a lot of people, and they all did maybe 20-30 minute sets. I think Lil Jon was maybe an hour, 45 minutes.
Was he the last one? Like the close? Yeah,
Maybe
the
45 minutes to an hour. Yeah. Tons of taco trucks, obviously. Drink trucks. Yeah. That was probably my only complaint about the thing, is that takes forever to get food and drinks.
Oh, yeah.
So, they were all like authentic taco trucks and stuff. So it wasn't no like Taco John's. It was like the real street tacos, which are delicious.
Yep.
But yeah, I definitely would go again, and I've already been following them, like, because they're coming back, and I'm like, I need to know the lineup, like who's coming this time. So it was really cool for me to knock off a bunch of people. The only people in that group that I'd ever seen was the Ying Yang Twins. Nice. And they opened up for Ludacris when I saw Ludacris. So
you knocked off all of those people in one trip.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So 6 out of the 7 I had not seen before.
That's awesome. And for you, that's
crazy.
impressive.
Yeah,
that with over 100. Yeah, that's pretty good.
With your concert list.
Yeah.
Did you have your concert scroll?
Yeah. Did you add these to your spreadsheet yet?
Not yet.
Oh, you got to do that.
Not yet. Because they were technically all like their own headliner. So.
Awesome.
I mean, they're all they're separate, so
oh yeah, for sure,
still counts.
Yeah,
you still saw them.
Yeah, it's like a festival. If you go to a festival, like Coachella or something, like they're all individual.
Oh yeah, for sure. So I know, Cass, you've gone to Tacos and Tequilas. What did your experience like? Did it differ from mine, or was it about the same?
So Dylan he surprised me a couple Christmases ago with tickets to the one in Kansas City, and I was like, oh heck yeah, like let's do it. So Lil Jon was there for sure. I really can't remember the rest of them. There were a couple other that I knew, and then Flo Rida was our headliner. So he was the last guy to come on, which was really cool
Okay.
because I'm like, oh crap, I know a lot of your music, like more than I thought.
He would be very fun to see.
Oh my gosh, he was partying while giving us a party. Like he
I
was
love
having
that.
a great freaking time. It was crazy.
My mom calls him Flo Rida.
Flo Rida.
It bugs me. She goes, Flo Rida. I said, it's Flo Rida. I said,
Rida.
it's Florida, Mom. Just say Flo Rida.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, because he's from there, right?
Are you
He's
kidding me?
from there.
You just learn something new on every episode. Yeah, I mean, it's.
Oh my
it's-
gosh.
It's Florida. Cause
Yeah,
I, looked
I think
at
he's
it.
from there.
That's
why.
Like, I don't
Didn't
know
even-
for
oh.
sure.
Yeah, I don't know
But
either.
yeah, it's Florida. It's Flo Rida.
Yeah.
But yes, my mom says Flo Rider.
Oh, Pat.
Drop the R, Pat.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
But yeah, it was very similar. So yeah, like they had the same setup. So people were coming on. It was constant back-to-back music. Like from what I can remember, there were not a lot of downtime in between. There's always someone playing. Crap ton of taco trucks as well. It did take us a long time to get that, which kind of sucked. Did they have other things like other little booths like
People were selling stuff like
Yeah.
T-shirts
Yeah.
and not like for the band or anything, but like people had their own like booths, and then in between each set they had with the guys that wear the mask, like in Mexico they had that wrestling.
Yes, they had that at ours too.
And
Yep.
then there was a
What's that called?
I don't know.
Some-
Nacho Libre.
That's
No,
like
well,
That's the movie.
yeah. Yes, that, but in real life.
Okay, it's wrestling.
Yeah,
It's-
wrestling
yeah.
with the mask. And then ours had a Chihuahua beauty pageant.
Oh
in
my
the
God, I
middle.
love that.
So they
That's
like there was like 5 or
hilarious.
6 contestants, and they dressed up their Chihuahuas
I feel like they might have had that
and
too.
voted on them. And
Yeah.
That's
they
great.
they won money.
That's
Oh
awesome.
my God, that's so funny.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, it was. Our food was great too. Our drinks were really strong.
Yes.
Everything was. It stinks because it's pretty still freaking expensive on
It
top
is.
of the tickets already. Like,
Yep.
you're paying like $15 a pop for a drink, and mind you, we probably got.
It's show prices.
Well,
Yeah.
But yeah, they were like mixed drinks in a normal cup, so it was like.
yeah.
But I will say they were very strong. Dylan and I had 2 apiece, and I was like, "Whoo, I could be on the floor right now," you know.
Yeah.
But
Guess it's like I'm having a great time.
I'm having a great time. Ours was in June.
Oh,
It was hotter than
When was
freaking.
mine?
Oh my gosh!
in August or September.
Beginning of September.
Beginning of September. So your guys' day was perfect.
It was
weather-wise.
Like
I remember
the
that.
breeze was crisp, but the sun
Yes.
was hot. So I wore a tank top and
Yep.
capris. It was perfect.
Yep. Ours was blazing. I
Yeah.
was drenched in sweat by the time we got back. But super fun. I would totally go again. I would love to go to the one closer. So either
Yeah.
in like Omaha or if they have one in Lincoln or something, like that would be really cool.
Less money you'd have to spend.
That because and again, you know, it was
You're not
really
paying
cool.
for to stay somewhere or
Yep.
anything like that. You have options.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
driving, you know, from us, Kansas City's 3 hours, so that's not
Yeah,
bad at
it's
all.
not
But
that
it's just
far.
like it's an extra thing to do. So I wish we would have been able to go to the Omaha one because I wanted to compare it. And this lineup was awesome.
Solid.
especially Lil Jon. I think we had Lil Jon too in ours, and
Oh my
so
gosh.
good.
Some of them like, oh my gosh, they're so old.
Yes, yes,
Like one came out kind of like
yeah.
limping around, and I'm like, you got it, bud. Let's go.
Drop that bass. Drop that bass. Come on, drop the beat.
The Ying Yang, like, they're not young either. Ying Yang twins and Petey Pablo were probably the oldest.
Yeah.
I would guess. Lil Bow Wow, that was great. He, somebody, because has everybody seen the movie Like Mike?
No.
It's like I don't know if it's a Disney movie, but it came out
I've
and it
heard
was
of it.
I
was
feel like I have too.
like Michael Jordan, I
Yeah.
think, and
I think it was
Lil Bow Wow was
definitely-
in it, and somebody came out and or when he came out, some like really grown woman was like, "Oh, he ain't so little no more." I was like, "No, ma'am. He grew up and he grew up just fine.
He's a grown man.
He's a grown man, and he's growing into himself. He's good." So yeah, it was great to see because he's so much younger
Yes.
than all of these,
Everyone else.
Yeah.
all of these guys. So, and
That's so
Bubba
awesome.
Sparks. Yeah, I listened to a couple songs by him. But one of his my favorite song of his is Deliverance, and it's on the soundtrack of Without a Paddle. If you've ever seen that movie, it's a really funny comedy. And that's how I came to hear about Bubba Sparks.
That's
so that was
cool.
cool to hear it in
Full
person.
circle.
So
It's like of the people you said, I think I've heard of 3 of them.
Hey, not bad. That's pretty good for
I
you.
have not heard of.
Um,
I'll give you a
the
song.
first 4: Mike Jones, Bubba Sparks, Petey Pablo, and Twista.
Oh.
See, for
I couldn't tell you like Ying Yang Twins or Lil Bow Wow. I couldn't
Is
tell
it-
you a song.
Is it
Little
Petey
John? I
Pablo?
know.
Go ahead.
I know Little John. I've heard him on songs.
Yeah.
It's like I know him the best.
Yep.
I've heard of the other two, but the other ones I'm like.
I bet you've heard a song by them. You just
I'm
probably
sure
don't know
I
who,
have.
who
I just
sings
don't
it.
know.
well, and when they have like 10 people in one song, you're like, hey, which part are you? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because like
Yeah.
I agree. I probably.
I can always pick Little John out.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yes.
he announces himself.
Yeah. He's like Jason Derulo. Yeah.
So does Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. That's all he says in all his songs. It's like, we got it. You're Mike Jones.
Who are you?
Who
One more
again?
time. One more
I
time.
don't think who I didn't hear who you were. Tyler, what?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so great.
No, that's
That's
awesome.
funny.
It was
Oh,
a fun
so
experience.
glad
I'm
that
glad glad we went, and definitely would do it again. I'm glad we got good weather. I would not have wanted to do it in the summer, but I've been to outdoor festivals and stuff in the summer, and
Get a few drinks in you.
You
and
just
what
do
are you
it.
gonna do?
just
Especially in
don't care
Nebraska.
anymore.
No.
Well, in Nebraska, you can't say
It's
no
so
if that's the
hot.
case. Well, yeah, you either go or you don't. Like
Yeah.
you can't.
There's no in between.
There's no in between. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can't put up with it, you can't put up with it. If you want to
Yeah.
go, you have to go. Like the weather's not gonna probably be in your favor. So it was
Exactly.
for you guys though. So
yeah, we had a great day. So definitely would look forward to doing that again.
that's amazing.
What else do I have? Well, 1 month away. So like 5-6 weeks. Well, no, right after Christmas. The 26th, Abby, my sister, and I are flying to Vegas for the Backstreet Boys.
Yep. Counting down the days
Very
again.
fun.
So excited. I'm glad we're on the floor so we can experience the whole thing.
Yeah. I can't wait to hear about that.
Oh my gosh. Now that I've done it, like, I'm just excited. Like, I'm going to watch her all night long. Like, watch her
Yes.
seeing this
Yeah.
for the first time. Like, I'm going to be like a mom. Like,
Yeah.
watching their kid walk for the first time, bawling. Like, isn't it just so great?
She'd be like, "Yeah, I already said that, Claire." It was
Just
awesome.
taking it all in. It's like, it's literally, I hate to say this because it's like so weird, but it's literally breathtaking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
Well, and my favorite thing is like Abby is she's such a chill human.
She
So
is.
I'm so like I
What do
need
you call her? She does everything in
lowercase.
lowercase.
Like it's
Yeah.
amazing, but it's so refreshing because it's like people like that are so awesome. Like they can be excited, but it's not like oh my god or like
You're not like bouncing off the
yes,
walls,
and
yeah.
it's just like I need some video of her like walking into things, experiencing things. Like you got to get that on camera because
I'm
I would
gonna
love
get
to
her point of
see-
view.
Yeah, I want to see her her reaction because
It's
yeah, I'm
great.
really excited for you guys.
Oh, it's so great.
That sounds exciting.
So exciting. Yeah, and like I would like to gamble, but like we're gonna go see some other stuff while
Oh,
we're
for
there
sure.
instead. Because
You have to.
walk around.
You guys
and-
get in Friday, right? Come next
yeah,
Friday?
we're gonna fly in Friday evening, concert Saturday, fly back home Sunday morning. So quick trip, but
Concerts in the evening, right?
yeah.
So you have like all day.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you just got to power through for a day.
Yep.
If you're tired by the
Yeah.
end, well, I don't know. Figure it out. You got a whole day in Vegas, so.
Yep.
Gotta.
You can be tired when you
Yep.
you
get
can sleep
home.
when you get home.
Seriously.
my grandma's saying I'll sleep when I'm dead. I'm
Yep.
like, true that.
Yeah,
True that,
you
Grandma.
know.
You right.
But yeah, that's all I've got on the horizon right now,
That's exciting. I mean, you've had a
Except
long year.
except for us three together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
in
keep forgetting about
January. I know that's like it's gonna be here before we know it, which is
yeah.
crazy.
You'll be proud of me though. I've been updating my memory
Oh,
Of-
good.
songs now and not like a week before or the day
Yeah.
before. You know how sometimes you forget. You're
I'm
like, crap,
so
I gotta
bad
like.
about that.
Oh my gosh, I've been doing better.
I've been
about-
to I've been to 4 concerts total this year, which is a lot for me. And like normally I only go to like 1 a year, but like in the past 2.5 months, I've been to 4, which is crazy.
That's a lot.
I only
yeah.
had 2 on for this year, but my friend invited me to 2, and I didn't know any of their songs. The first one was Bailey Zimmerman, which
Oh
was a
my
really good
gosh.
show, and I liked every song he played.
Yes.
Like I am a new fan.
He's good.
He will be on my top 5 on Spotify for sure this year
Love.
because that's all I've been listening to since September.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to the Russell Dickerson concert, which again, I knew some of his songs, not a whole lot, but I knew some. But he was a really good show too. He was just a fun performer to watch. And then I went and saw Big Time Rush and the Jonas Brothers.
Awesome.
Woo, love Big Time Rush. That's amazing.
I like my boy bands, but yeah, no, the 3 of us. Are we gonna tell them where we're going? I think
You
we
got it,
should.
Claire. Where
Yeah.
are we
Yeah,
going?
where are we going?
Who are we seeing?
On my birthday, actually,
Yeah, good timing.
we're gonna go see the Rascal Flats.
Yay!
Cass's first time,
Yes.
my second time.
I think this is like my 6th
Yeah.
time seeing them.
Which I'm so jealous. Okay, you know what's funny? This was a very funny setup. in the grand scheme of things. One, I've always wanted to go to Rascal Flatts. Didn't even know they were on tour. Within the same day, I had both of them and my mom reach out to me separately about, hey, would you want to go? Would you want to go? Would you want to go? And I'm like, well, frick it. Let's just all put everyone in we're all going together.
Let's all go together.
That's like, and then Claire's like, yeah. And she reminded us it's on her birthday. I'm like, oh my gosh. It was
so
like,
there's 6 of us going.
Yep.
Yeah.
It'll be us 3.
Your sister,
My
Taylor,
sister.
your mom, and then my mom.
Yep.
We're all going. Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm
I wanted to
pumped.
see them because they were on tour earlier this year, and I wanted to see them.
Yes.
And that was one of the options for my Christmas present. I picked the Jonas Brothers. I've been waiting.
I would have
18
too.
years to see them.
Was that your first time seeing them?
No, first time as a headliner. I actually saw them. They opened for Hannah Montana and Miley Cyrus.
Oh my gosh.
18 years ago. So
Okay,
they
that's
were
a minute.
Yeah.
They were newly on. Like,
Yes.
They didn't have a whole lot of songs, but I remember seeing them play Year 3000. I went with my cousin and my aunt.
Yeah.
And my aunt's like, I want to be here for Year 3000. She left. I don't remember why she had she left, and they had started playing it.
Oh,
And
no.
she's like, nope, I heard it. She's like, I did hear it. She just wasn't in our seat.
Oh, no.
But it was fun.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
because
but total different experience.
my other aunt had given us those tickets for Christmas. I think Christmas. But yeah, this was my second time seeing the Jonas Brothers, which it was amazing.
That's amazing.
Loved it. I would go see them again.
Yeah.
They're on my list of ones I would see again. So seeing, and then like I've never been to a concert with you,
No.
and I've never been to one with you,
No.
your mom, or your cousin, your sister.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think our moms have gone to concerts together for sure. There's no way they haven't.
I would
Years-
assume they
years and
have.
years ago.
I think you're right, but yeah, it's nothing recent.
I'm pretty sure they've gone and seen Garth Brooks together. I'm
Maybe.
almost positive.
Yeah.
You and I have gone to one together.
Yes. That was a casual Thursday night kind of
Yep.
thing. Tuesday? Thursday?
It was either a Thursday or a Friday. Might have been Thursday.
I think it was a third.
Yeah. Or a Friday.
I don't remember.
It was a day.
One of the days.
Who was
One
it,
of
Clay?
the days of the week. Technoid.
Oh my god, we had so
My
much
air
fun.
technician.
That was a good concert. It was at we're at
Is it the Grove?
the Grove? No.
Bourbon.
No.
Bourbon? Is that downtown? Lincoln?
I think
Bourbon.
so. Yeah, the Bourbon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
For my first time ever going to a concert there, because I usually go to like PBA or CHI or something, because they're usually bigger.
It's a small hall.
It was fun though, and it wasn't like, oh my gosh, I'm getting smushed.
No.
Like we had our own space. We were like almost right up front. It was awesome.
Yep.
It was good.
Me rapping to every word. He pointed me out, and that was like one of the best highlights ever. He's like, you know all the words to my song. He didn't say that, but in his mind he said that, and I'm just like,
He didn't say that verbally.
yeah.
See, but those
We
smaller,
had a moment.
those smaller things. So like the biggest. So we saw the Jonas Brothers at CHI.
Yep.
The Big Time Rush we saw at Starlight Theater in Kansas City, which is smaller. It's still like a venue, but it's outside and it's it's a smaller scale one. But Bailey Zimmerman was at Stir Concert Cove in Council Bluffs.
Yeah.
which I'd never been there.
Outside.
I've gone to one there.
It was outside. I was not smushed there. Like
No.
we had plenty of room. It was super nice. And then Steelhouse was where
Yes.
Russell Dickerson was. That one was more crowded.
Yes.
Because it's a smaller space and it's inside and all that stuff. So that one, we weren't like crowded, but it was like it was,
Yep.
more people packed in there. So yeah, and then yeah, but it was fun.
We will definitely keep you updated though
Yes.
when we go
Can't wait.
to Rascal Flats. I'm so excited.
I'm
That's going to be a whole like day thing. One, because obviously we'll be celebrating Claire's birthday, and two, like, I mean, we'll be up.
I'm
in
intrigued to
Omaha
see
and-
who's going to open for him or them.
It's
I didn't even look.
Are we sure Rascal Flats is the headliner?
Yeah.
Ha ha.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh, what is it?
I didn't buy the ticket, so if it is, it's not on me.
Fair. Like I said, I was just amazed that I had 3 different people reach out to me that day. All of you guys,
let
and I was
me
like,
see.
I think we're all going.
This is just for
I was like, this is
manifesting.
just
We're
gonna
going
be-
together.
Yeah, this is just gonna be a really
I-
easy decision.
Rascal Flats. I know I saved it somewhere. We'll have to look. I want to
Yeah.
say it's Lainey. What's her name? She sings "What If" with Kane Brown.
Oh, the country.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, I found
the
it.
country.
Um,
Jesus.
Oh, this
Oh.
doesn't tell me.
Oh man.
It's Rascal Flats.
Thank you.
We'll figure it out. We'll
Yeah.
let you know.
Or you can look it up. You'll probably find it quicker than we will. But
Yeah, I can't remember.
No, I'm excited.
But yeah.
That's what I have in the next like 6 months. I don't really have anything else planned. I've been a little stingy on who I go and see just because things are more on the pricey side. Like, because all the ones I would want to see are at bigger venues. So it's like, okay. But Rascal Flatts, I was like, oh yeah, sign me up. And the tickets weren't that bad.
They were not, and
it was good.
Decently close. So.
Yeah. We'll have really good seats.
My mom and I might be seeing Big Time Rush again. They're coming to Lincoln.
I love that.
And my mom's like, yeah, let's go.
You're like, okay.
I'm like, sure.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
So for the next part of our segment updates, I thought it was going to be really fun if we each watched like a docu-series, something about like the individual segments that we have and we love, and then chat about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Jordan, you want to go first and explain what you watched?
I will say really quick too, when Claire brought this up, I was intrigued to see what I would find. So I'm intrigued to see what you guys found. Because I know there's a lot out there, but sometimes you really do, like, you look into it and you're like, whoa, there's, so I'm intrigued.
So for mine, my segment name, From the Bleachers, I haven't watched a whole lot of sports documentaries. I've watched some. I found some, on like YouTube, mainly like ones about the Yankees because it's my favorite baseball team. But I actually saw a tweet about it. So there was a baseball team 21 years ago. They moved 21 years ago, but they're called the Montreal Expos. I actually didn't know they really existed until I saw a tweet about it, and they came out with a documentary. It's called Who Killed the Montreal Expos.
Okay.
So they were started, let me see. They were formed in 1968. I think their first season was 1969. And then they actually moved in 2000. I want to say 2004 was their last season in Montreal.
This is MLB, right?
MLB.
Okay.
Yeah, this was a major league team.
Okay.
So there's 30 teams in the MLB. They were one of the 30 teams. It's a very, as they said in the documentary, it's a very exclusive club. There's 30 teams. So just some basic facts about them. Obviously, they were in Montreal. They were like, I think they were a small market team. Like Montreal, it was the first team outside of the United States. Montreal was the first team. So the Blue Jays, the Toronto Blue Jays had not been formed yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they were the first team outside of them. Some heavy characters that played a part in this documentary were Claude Brochu. I won't say a lot of the names because a lot of it, they were French names.
Oh, come on, Jordan. Give us your best French.
No. He was an owner and the president from 1986 to 1991. And then he kind of got pushed out because there was a lot of issues in the organization. And then one of the owners was Jeffrey Loria. He was a slime ball.
Uh-oh.
I'll go into it a little bit, but he was a slime ball, and so was his stepson David Sampson, who was his second in command.
Oh, yikes!
He was a slime ball too. So they have been. So they're actually, the team is now the Washington Nationals.
Oh.
So they moved. They were relocated.
And renamed.
Which
like a whole rebrand.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yes. One thing I had to ask my mom. So when they moved. Towards the end, they make the announcement that they're being moved to Washington, D.C. They're the Washington Nationals. They actually had to play at the football stadium there because they didn't have a baseball stadium built.
Oh, my gosh.
Because I asked my mom because they said they'll have to play at, there was a news clip, and it said they'll have to play at RFK. And I was like, oh, is that the baseball stadium? She's like, no, that was the football stadium. Like, they had to play there because they didn't have a baseball stadium built, and it kind of was happening quickly. Some players that I actually hadn't heard of any of these players. One I had known was Pedro Martinez. I believe he played for the Boston Red Sox. I think he played for the Phillies. He knew how to pitch against the Yankees, and they couldn't really hit off of him a lot, but he was a pitcher for the Montreal Expos. He loved it there. He goes, it was always electric and exciting. He's like, and a lot of the players there was no violence. There was no like hate. Like it was just a great place to play.
I love that.
Other players, Gary Carter, Larry Parrish, Warren Cromartie. Andre Davidson, Dennis Martinez. He was a pitcher who also, he's like, I loved playing there. He threw, I think, a perfect game for them, which if perfect game, if you don't know, it's 27 up, 27 down. No hits, no walks.
Wow.
27 up. Or so
Straight.
Yep. 3
Wow.
outs, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
That's insane.
Wow.
It's very rare because there's a perfect game and then there's a no hitter,
Yep.
which means you can walk, but no one actually hits the ball.
Yep.
Right.
They have a mascot. His name is Youppi. He is so cute. I am like determined to find like a little like stuffed animal of him because I'm like, I need, he was super fun. And the guy who played him, he was in the documentary. And I remember when they were talking to him and he's like, when it was over, he's like, it was just sad.
Yeah.
Like they lost it. And like, even in the thing, there's like, it's been 20 years, now 21, because they disbanded in 2004, they moved. Like people are still like upset. They're like, we lost our team.
That's so
and it's
sad.
so sad because you're like, oh, like you don't have it.
Like, can you imagine the Packers like not being the
Oh my
Packers anymore?
gosh.
Yeah, it's like if any team, and like they say, like when your team moves, you're sad.
Yeah.
Like the Brooklyn Dodgers,
Well, look at NFL. How many times the Rams have changed?
Rams, yep, St. Louis Rams, all that. They
Yeah.
moved.
Wow.
So I guess you might be getting to this. Did they move because of like the slime balls and stuff?
Yes and no. I do. I'll get
Yeah.
to that. Another two big players. Larry Walker. He's actually Canadian, so he ended up getting traded away. Actually, he didn't get. I don't think he got traded away. I don't think he got a contract with the Expos, so he signed with the Colorado Rockies, and he's actually in the Hall of Fame. He went into the Hall of Fame with
wow.
Derek Jeter. I think it was his last year on the ballot.
Derek
and I
Jeter.
was like, pulling for him. I was like, oh, I hope he gets in with him. 'Cause,
Oh.
like, we knew Derek was getting in. That was not a shock.
Yeah.
That's my mom's favorite player.
That's my mom. Same. My mom's favorite player.
Besties.
They're the same.
And then another big player, which a lot of current baseball fans will probably know, Vladimir Guerrera. I think that's how you say it.
For some reason, I feel like I know that
His
name.
son plays for the Toronto Blue Jays, Vlad Jr. And so, you know, that's kind of cool that they both played for Canadian teams.
Yeah.
I don't like the Blue Jays, but I'm like, that's really cool.
That's
to
super
see
cool.
his story and then
Yeah.
like know that his son is playing in
Yeah.
the Canadian team too. Another thing, like MLB hates when teams have to move because that's a whole thing. A lot of like money, it costs money to relocate teams, which, you know, all that stuff.
Yep.
One of the things I loved was baseball is called America's pastime because it was invented here, but it's an international business now because you have another country that is involved in it. Yeah, so the Expos were formed in 1968. The Blue Jays were formed in 1977. So yeah, they were created on May 27th, 1968, and then a year later they had their first game. They're the first city outside of the U.S. to host a baseball team, which I was like, that's really cool.
That's super cool.
It's sad they're not around then anymore.
Yeah. Like
Yes.
that's
To continue
just,
that legacy.
Yeah. It's just
So yeah, the 80s changed. I think they were really struggling in the 80s with like financial stuff. 90s came around. They got a little bit better. They had a 15-year financial strife that their owner, Charles Bronfman, had to like sell the team, which he did to Claude Brochu, and a team of investors, like partners.
Yep.
So
they all had a little like piece in it.
yeah.
Kind of thing. Yeah. That can be good and bad, I think.
So Claude and his partners owned it from 1991 to 1999, and in 99 they sold it to I go back. They sold it to Jeffrey Loria, who was an art dealer from New York. They were really always trying to not look outside Montreal, Quebec, Canada. They didn't want to look into the US. They were like, I don't want an American in here running my business.
Yep.
But they did in 1999. They had to sell it to Jeffrey Loria. They sold it to him he invested $75 million.
Oh my
into
gosh.
It.
To be fair though, that's really not a lot of money when it comes to like the league.
Yeah.
Like with how I guess back then it was probably more than what it is now.
And
But
then,
Sure.
and then
like
if
how
I
much they
remember,
pay
I think
people?
then he turned around and sold it for $120 million.
holy crap.
Jeez.
Yeah. He
almost
was
double.
the owner
Yeah.
from 1999 to 2002. They thought he was their savior. They're like, he's going to do great things. Well, he did not. He just wanted to own a baseball team, essentially. It was a whole He was a slime ball.
Slime ball.
The manager they had from 1992 to 2001, his name was Felipe Alou. Oh my gosh, I would love to meet this guy. He just seemed like the sweetest person. His interviews in there, he was so funny. He was adorable.
Yeah.
His son actually played. He was a fan favorite. The Alou family, I guess, were baseball royalty. I think him and his brothers played baseball all at the same time, and then his son actually played on the Montreal Expos for him.
Oh, wow.
And he married, I think, a woman from Quebec. So he, his kids spoke French. There was an interview of his daughter, and she's like, well, my dad doesn't play, but he bosses all the players around. It was really cute.
Classic owner. Yeah, that's awesome.
So the 1994 team was the best team in Montreal history. They were going to go to the World Series. They would probably win it. Well, 1994, there was a baseball strike.
Whoa.
And the season got canceled.
I didn't know that.
My
Yes.
gosh.
So there was no World Series winner. Along with 2017, there's no World Series winner that year because I don't count it. Astros are cheaters.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry. Sorry, but it's true.
That's funny.
I don't count that. But no, 1994, there was no World Series winner because
Wow.
the season was canceled.
Wow.
The players and the MLB couldn't come to a decision on the salary, I think it was, because the MLB said, we need to have a salary cap. So only you could pay this much.
Yep.
Players didn't want that. They're
Yep.
like, we want to stay the same. So
Yep.
I think part of, and I'll come back to this, but 1994 ended because of the strike. And then they basically had like a fire sale of all their best players. They sent them all over. One of them sent to Atlanta, which was their rivals at the time, the Braves. St. Louis. One went to the Rockies.
Because of money issues?
Because of money issues. And then that they actually hadn't had a single, they hadn't had a season canceled, including the World Series, since 1904. So it had been 90 years since
my
they had a
gosh.
canceled season. which
Holy
I'm like,
crap.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Well, yeah, think about it. That's not really a thing.
yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah, traded the best players. They called it a fire sale. They were like getting rid of everybody.
That's insane.
But yeah, it was really what comes down to it. I don't think it was a single person. It was money.
Oh,
money
for
was
sure.
the issue of why the Montreal Expos, who killed the Montreal Expos. It was money. They just, like in America, when they need a new stadium, like the government a lot of times will help, or
Yeah.
like they can get people to help. Quebec would just like Montreal would not help them build a new stadium, and they were playing in, I think it was called Olympic Park or Olympic Stadium. I can't remember for sure. It was falling apart. Like they had a rain delay, and it's domed, but they had a rain delay in a domed stadium. That doesn't happen. The reson you have a dome is so you can play.
Right. You don't have a delay.
And so
Hello.
there should be no delay.
Yeah.
Snow. There was a snow. It was a bad stadium. So that was part of the reason they were trying to build a new stadium, and just they're like, no. I think, is it Prime Minister? Is that what Canada has? I'm not quite sure. Whoever the leader was at the time.
I believe that's correct.
I can't remember his name, but he was like, no, I'm not making people pay more taxes so that they can get a baseball stadium. So
And
you
you can
know.
understand it. Like,
Yeah.
it makes sense, but I also, that's sad.
I do believe that had they won in 1994, I think a lot of things would have been different.
Yeah.
But yes, I think coming down to it at the end was financial issues. They just couldn't stay afloat. And I will say, I cried both times. I watched this twice. I cried both times. It was just so sad. Like,
Yeah.
I know, I'm gonna get emotional now talking about it. But like, I know what having a team means to people.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
you have your team. Like, the Brewers lost to the Dodgers. I was bummed. I was like,
Yeah.
I really thought this was their year.
Yes.
They were gonna make it to the World Series. They could win.
Yes.
And when they lost, I'm like, oh my god, this is so heartbreaking.
Yes.
Yep.
Because they ended. Sign up back to, I forgot to mention this. The Brewers did end the regular season as the #1 team in baseball, which is amazing. They got their best record in the history of their team. It was great. Anyway, back to this. Like, I know what, like, having a sports team is like, it's therapeutic, and like,
Yes.
you
Yep.
can forget about your problems just by watching a game. And
Something to
one
look forward to. It's something to put hope into. Yep.
one
all
of
things.
the interviewers, he was a huge fan of the Expos, and he was he liked to do things like, I want to keep him here. And he's like, I don't think I watched a game for 10 years. But then what changed is he had a son, and his son loves baseball. And he's like, we bonded through that. He goes, he likes the Blue Jays. And he asked me, like, if the Expos ever come back, what are we supposed to do?
Yeah.
And like, it was just sad. Like, I literally cried because it was so hard to like watch these people like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I don't have my team anymore. Like, I know I'd be heartbroken, like, the Yankees or the Brewers ever moved, or, like, the Packers, or, like, something happened. I'd be like, what am I supposed to do now? Like, this is heartbreaking. And honestly, like, watching it, I hope they get baseball back there somehow.
Oh, my gosh.
Someone invest in a team, get them back
Just for
there.
that local community. Like, bring that
like,
back.
They need it. Like, I mean, it's been 21 years, and they're still, like, this is heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Like,
When was
I
the
just want
documentary filmed?
It released this year, so
Oh,
I
wow.
think they filmed it last year because they had said 20 years. Yeah, it just
That
released.
means it's still raw then for them.
It is, and like listening
Wow.
them talk about it, and like watching the clips of the last game, Montreal Expo games, like you just see the whole crowd like crying, like
Oh, 'cause
the
they
announcer
knew.
is crying.
Oh
like,
my
I'm getting
gosh.
emotional now talking about it because it's like it's just
Well, yeah,
like,
you're
and I know what baseball means to me.
Yeah.
It's like my favorite. Like it's what I watch. I love it. So it's like seeing people like be heartbroken. It's like oh god. Sucks.
Yeah,
Like,
I totally can understand that.
no matter what you have in your life, if you can watch your team, you're like, it's okay. And then not having that, like having it taken away from you, and like seeing these other people ruin it for you, it sucks. Like, and knowing your team is now playing somewhere else, and knowing the Washington Nationals have won a World Series, like it sucks. So I do hope eventually we can get Montreal Expos or another baseball team. I know they'd want the Expos back. I'm hoping they get it.
Yeah.
It would be really nice for them to get baseball back there.
Well-
And I hope they would have a support system that it would work.
Well, and watching that whole documentary and then now seeing that it just came down to money, like,
It's so sad.
That sucks.
There are other factors.
For sure.
Like a lot of the ownership and like stuff, the shady deals that were done. Like, yeah, but like overall, I think the biggest thing was money. So
Yep.
I highly recommend watching. It was on Netflix. Who Killed the Montreal Expos is very, again, I didn't know anything about it. I said it was very similar to the whole Oakland A's ordeal. It's not. Like, their owner just wanted to move the team.
Yeah.
Like, really, he just wanted to do that. But this was a whole other thing. Like, yeah. It was a great documentary. I loved it. I've watched it twice. I'd still watch it again. But yeah, it was great.
You said on Netflix?
It was on Netflix. Yeah.
Okay.
Good to know.
Called Who Killed the Montreal Expos.
I think all of ours are on Netflix. Is yours? Oh, yours not? Okay, mine is, but okay.
yeah, that's the one. Yeah, when you brought this up, I was like, I think I know which one I'm doing because I wanted to watch this and I wanted to learn about it because I didn't know. I do know they have. I think my mom said she looked it up. There's like hats and like T-shirts. I'm like, I want one.
Yeah, for sure.
I need one.
That'd be cool.
So cool.
So yes, my mom did say after watching this, she goes, "We should buy a baseball team." I said, "Okay, where are we getting that money?"
Yeah.
I said, Mom, that costs did you not watch this? That cost a lot of money.
And even the $75 million, that's
I mean,
that's
that
a
was
joke
in
at this point.
That
Oh,
was in
gosh.
1999.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
It's
what
2025.
That's what you pay players nowadays, if not
Not even that,
way
yeah.
more. Like it's
But
so
yeah, that's mine. I mean,
nice.
yeah. I think Cass. I think you're next.
Yes. I watched Hack Your Health, about gut health on Netflix as well. So I like I said before, I went in blind. I just I think Claire told me like, yeah, just type in health on Netflix and yeah, a bunch popped up. I was like, oh, for someone who is involved in a lot of that stuff, like I don't think to watch things like that, but so I kind of just went with this one and I was like, we'll see how it goes. So yeah, mine was about gut health. Very informative. It is not a casual like
You have to pay attention.
you gotta pay attention. So I was
Yeah.
kind of like, I mean, that's good to know. I learned a lot. I would definitely have to go back and watch it maybe 2 or 3 more times.
That's why I watched mine twice.
Yes, to get like all the info and all of that. So yeah, it was about this. I don't know if she was a doctor or a step below, like kind of hard to explain, but she was from Germany and she had taken like her career in the path of like all things like gut health and everything. So it was really cool. The video broke it down where it was in as simple terms as possible. So like anyone could go watch it and learn some stuff.
That's helpful.
The terminology was still a little up there if you're not fully paying attention and like pausing and kind of like knowing what's going on. But so I was just going to read a few facts and then kind of give you my overall thoughts on it and stuff.
Yeah.
So it went from like basics through the whole kind of immune system and gut system and all that. And then they had 4 different people on the show that each had different issues. One was like a professional eater from Japan, and how he doesn't feel hungry anymore because he eats like in competitions and stuff.
Right.
So he doesn't have hunger or fullness.
Wow.
So there was like at one point he was like, yeah, I went 3 days without even eating because I didn't even realize I wasn't eating because he just has no feeling.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was kind of crazy. One girl was a mom who was trying to lose weight, and she's like, I've tried everything, and she's like, I'd lose a bunch of weight and gain a lot more back. So that was her story, and it went into what she could do for her gut. And then there was 2 other girls. One had some kind of deficiency or something where like she couldn't eat a lot of foods because it like caused issues for her. And then the other one had an eating disorder and took foods out of her system, and now that she can't really eat them without feeling really, really bad. So like there was just 4 different like situations and stuff. So they kind of dove into all of that. So some really cool facts. So obviously your gut health can affect your physical health and your mental health.
Yes.
It's all tied together.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah. So just keep that in mind as you're like, if you ever dive into all of this. This one was kind of weird. I don't know. So when you have a lot of air in your stomach, if you lay on your left side, it comes out easier.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
I did know that.
What?
I was having stomach issues last week, and my coworker was like, lay on your left side.
Yeah.
Left side.
Left side.
Left side.
It's for how your stomach and your intestines are like laying inside. Yeah, if you lay on your left side, it like comes out easier.
So the uncomfortable air. Okay.
Yes, left side.
It does
Fun
work.
fact.
I'll let it. It works.
I'm gonna make my husband try that because he's always got air. Air for
Some
days.
of these are like stats, and some of them are like cool things to like do. So
Okay.
that stuck to me.
I
Those
knew
are the
something.
simple. Those are the simple things. I'm like, oh crap. I mean, that's really helpful. So, let's see. Okay, 99% of the bacteria, I think, in the world and in our bodies actually don't do anything to us.
Interesting.
Like they don't affect us. So there's like a 1% of that like cause issues, and 1% that like that's how many forms of bacteria there are in the world.
Oh yeah.
Like it's crazy.
Well,
So
there's
crazy.
good and bad bacteria. So
and some obviously help us and are good
Sure.
bacteria.
Yeah.
So the good ones obviously help digest food. Good ones quiet inflammation and make the immune system less likely to cause autoimmune diseases. So like
Wow.
it's so crazy how everything's kind of tied together. And then some fun facts. 70% of our immune system lives in your gut. So if you have immune
Oh, wow.
issues, there's so many
could
things
believe
that are
that.
tied to your gut. And this like German doctor, she was super cool and super passionate. She was like, there's so many things that you can fix if you just pay attention to like what's going on in there. However, as going through the episode or going through the documentary, there's also not a straight path. And that is where people get a little like, oh crap, like what do I actually do? Because there's not a, oh, you have this issue, okay, you do this. Like it's a, okay, you're gonna go off this branch, and then you might go off this branch, and then you might come back and do this.
it's like another trial and error thing.
Oh
like,
my gosh.
You have to figure out what works for you. Yeah.
on the nose, but even 10 times harder because it's like there's no right or wrong answer, I think. So 42% of the US population is obese, and this, I don't know how old this documentary is, so this could be even like better or worse, but they say a lot of it is tied to your gut health in the sense of
wow.
like going back to the mom who had I think 3 kids, and so she was like, I'm trying all these things. And they kind of brought it back to like, oh, you are missing certain bacteria in your gut that are holding on and not letting you lose weight. Kind of interesting. So some of it is like self-inflicted, and some of it is no, like there are actually things that you could do
Right.
to like 11% of the U.S. Population has diabetes,
wow.
which if you think of that, like that's a big number.
That is a big
And that's just
number.
the U.S. population.
Wow.
So, and they also said that sometimes those things are also tied to your gut. Like again, no like
Gut health is huge.
it's huge. So from what I got from the documentary, I really do highly recommend watching it. There's tests that you can get done, but again, they're not going to be straightforward answers, but they can lead you down past, like Jordan said, trial and error. One thing that stuck with me is 3 doctors on the documentary said that they recommend eating 20 to 30 different fruits and veggies per week.
How many?
20 to 30 different.
Oh my lord.
Different ones.
Yes, like different, like
Wow.
spinach, broccoli,
Right.
apple, like 20 to 30. They said
A week.
variety is actually like your best friend, and they say sometimes when you take things out of your diet, it's worse.
I've heard that actually
Yeah.
in past like meal preps or plans or whatever, and incorporate so many more different fruits and vegetables
Yep.
and cooked versus raw.
Raw.
I've heard that a ton.
50-50 if you can, like, try and mix it up and stuff. They also said, like, microdosing to get things back into your diet is, like, the best thing you can do.
Right.
So if, like, okay, dairy, for example.
Sure.
Okay, don't go eat a whole thing of Greek yogurt, even if it's in just one serving. Maybe only eat, like, a couple spoonfuls a day and, like, build your tolerance off.
Yeah, reintroduce
Yep.
stuff to your diet.
Yeah.
And so their little phrase they had was like, oh, ABC, always be counting, but not calories. So always be counting your fruits and your veggies.
That's smart.
I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Pretty straightforward, but like it makes sense, you know?
I like that.
I did a gut protocol once. I think it was Beachbody. They did gut protocol. And it was a program, and they kind of focused on the gut health, and you took out corn, dairy, and soy. And then you started reintroducing it after so long, but they really focused on a ton of those fruits and vegetables, like getting all these different kinds in, but then also focused on fermented foods. So like sauerkraut, that is so good for your gut.
Kimchi,
Such good stuff for your gut.
Outside
And then
vinegar,
when you start
actually.
adding it back, you're like, oh, this is what was actually messing me up. I have found just with myself in general, like dairy doesn't bother me as a whole, but yogurt does.
Yes.
I had a yogurt bowl the other day for breakfast, and then I had one the next day. Both days I had an upset stomach.
Yes.
I was like, oh my gosh, it's the way that the yogurt's processed or whatever. Because I could eat cheese and eggs, and I don't have any gut problems, but yogurt in particular.
And it's like feeding your good gut health. Like there's a whole thing. And like I've went and gotten like my labs done and stuff. And the doctor I chatted with, she's like, yeah, it's your gut. Like if you have bloating issues, if you have, like Claire said, if you have certain intolerances to a point, obviously there's some things where like, yeah, you're allergic.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's like, you are literally exposed to bacteria the second you were born. Like you are not exposed until you were born. And that's like when you're coming out of your mom, that part. And the second you come into the world, and it is like how you interact with people, where you go, what you eat, like it is everything. So it's like, that's why there's no straight line, but there are things that you can do. And sometimes they're pretty straightforward. Like I said, with just variety of fruits and veggies and, you know, different things like that. So mine has a lot of facts, and I could talk about it for like 30 freaking minutes, but it was overall at the end, they kind of gave direction to the people that did the testing, and it was through like your poop.
Yeah.
There's also this one last thing I'll throw in there. They are seeing if I forgot what the term is, but pretty much what they do is like they take other people's poop that might have like a healthy gut and put it into pills, and then like you take the pill.
Oh.
And this one girl was doing it, and she said that she tried it with her brother, and her brother had severe acne. When she started doing it, her gut health was a lot better. Then she started getting really bad acne. And then she tried it with her boyfriend at the time. The acne went away, but he had really bad depression, and her depression worsened.
That is crazy.
It's crazy. Like it
That's
was
nuts.
It's
Wow.
nuts. And,
That is crazy.
And it's not like, I don't think it's like a certified thing. And I think they're still looking into it, because if you think about it, that could be, I mean, you're ingesting other people's like poop and stuff. It's weird, but it was weird. It was really, really, really weird,
strange.
but it could be a thing. So, I recommend watching it. I say come prepared for, to pay attention. It's not something to just casually throw on, because you might miss a lot of stuff.
Gosh.
But yeah, that was mine. So
Wow.
yeah, I don't know if you guys got any questions, but
A lot to take in.
yeah,
Yeah, gut health is huge.
it was a lot of facts. So I'm not gonna dive too much into that, but it was cool.
I'm gonna work on actually like trying to implement more things, because I eat the same. I'm a creature of habit. I eat the same fruits, the same vegetables, and like maybe like
I have my one
once
I
a
like.
week, going
Yes.
to when I go to the grocery store, buying one new fruit, one new vegetable.
And that's the
You
thing.
won't know it until you try it. And if you don't
Exactly.
like it, that's one thing I did find. Like if you don't like it raw, cook
Try it
it.
cooked.
If you don't like it cooked, try it raw.
Yep. Also, too, like buy smaller. You know, don't buy like, okay, I got to get veggies for the week. I'm gonna buy a whole crap ton of like this new thing I'm gonna
Yeah.
try. No, like if you buy multiple varieties but smaller amounts, it's still
Yeah,
the same.
go buy one dragon fruit.
Yes.
Or one kiwi.
Yep.
You
I
know,
want to try dragon fruit really bad.
I've had dragon fruit like drinks, and I like it a lot.
They're
So
great.
I think
I've
I
heard
would
the
like
pink
it.
ones are like sweeter.
Yeah, they're pretty very mild. They're not gonna be
Yeah.
like, ugh, like, so it might be a texture thing for you.
I know that's the only issue I have with a lot of things is the
Textures.
texture.
Yeah.
Which I'm that way. Like I don't mind yogurt. I can't eat it because of the texture.
Texture, yeah.
It's a texture thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't eat a whole lot of dairy to begin with.
Same.
I think I'm lactose sensitive.
And that could be a gut thing, though. Like, it
Yeah.
really could
Well,
be.
because when I was having my stomach issues last year, I was like, I know there was a type of cracker I was eating, and I would have stomach pain.
Yep.
And I haven't bought them since, which makes me really sad because I love them.
Yep.
Because I was like, okay, well, maybe it's dairy. Well, then I'd have certain dairy things and I'd be fine. But I was like, okay, so maybe it's like gluten. So I think maybe it's certain glutens.
Yep.
Or like certain, so
You
I
get a
haven't had them.
notebook.
You start writing it down.
Good or bad?
I
How do I
I
feel?
should try those crackers again and see what happens.
Yeah, you should. Or
Because
try.
it's been almost a year-ish.
It could also be how many you're eating. Because if you do the microdosing and you're introducing them back into your gut, like it could be like it's
I'm
a whole
bad
thing.
at portions.
Yeah, I kind of am too. When it's like stuff like that, but yeah, go get your gut checked if you can. Get your like blood stuff done too. I highly recommend. I think that's super smart to have, one, a baseline, and two, like you learn so much by yourself. So
Yeah.
that's my, I don't know what you call it, but
I was like, we should.
announcement of the day.
Do you have like a rating of like if you'd rate it like 5 stars or something like that?
I would give it 3.5 because it was super informative. It was pretty easy to understand. It was still just a lot of freaking information.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
but yeah, I'd give it 3.5, 4.
I'd give mine a 5. I was thinking about that while we were talking. I was
Yeah.
like, we should rate it. Like I definitely give mine a 5.
Yeah.
Because it was good. It was informative, but it was also a story.
Yeah.
Because you're like you these are real people. So yeah, that's
Totally
what I'd give mine,
agree.
so
All right, Claire, I'm really excited to hear about
Yeah.
this. So, hit us with it.
So, previous episode, I talked about the Stans documentary about Eminem. So that's the one I decided to watch. I watched Stans. It's on Paramount Plus.
Okay.
There are trigger warnings. There's language abuse, substance abuse, suicide, all sorts of things. So basically, I was actually misled on what this documentary was about. I thought it was about one in particular fan that he wrote the song Stans about. So
So it's not?
not necessarily.
Oh my gosh.
So Eminem has a song called Stan, and from my recollection, if the music video is very triggering, so if you don't like any of those things I said, don't watch the music video. So it's basically about a fan who writes in, and Eminem never writes him back, and then the fan ends up taking his own life because he's like, you never wrote me back. What the heck? You're not, a good person. So the song actually released in 2000, which is so crazy.
Yeah.
It's as old as Cassidy.
It is. Literally, that's
As
why I
old
just.
as you? Yeah, almost.
I just wrote down a ton of bullet points, so I'm just going to kind of read through things, and if you guys have questions on something, just stop me. So the song was released in 2000. Stan, the word Stan, was actually added to the dictionary after this because, so if you're a Stan, you are I should have looked it up, but basically a fan. So this documentary follows hardcore Eminem fans.
Okay.
And
sense.
so they're being interviewed and stuff. Eminem is also in it. Marshall Mathers, he also talks. It's about 50-50. And I will say, just as a trigger, or not a trigger, at the beginning, throughout the whole thing, he never does say if this was written about an in particular person or not. He does not confirm or deny that.
Dang it.
I have my theories, and I'll get to those at the end. But, okay, so a lot of these fans took things very literally, from what Eminem's standpoint is. That's why he originally wrote it. From what he says in the documentary is that, I had this idea. He said he got the music clip from, I think it's Ditto, that also sings in the Stan song, and was like, I think I'm going to write this about just fans in particular, about the fan mail that I get and how literally people take things. So that's where he got the idea. So a couple things that were not triggering, but just really resonated with me is a couple things that Eminem and I both have in common. And I wrote those down. Music was an escape, for both of us. Both of us were bullied in school. One of the quotes he said is, "Hip hop made me feel tough when I wasn't."
Oh, I love that.
I thought that was really great. And I wrote, I can relate to this so much. There was one of the, so I'm going to refer to them as stans, the fans in the documentary. But one of them has 22 tattoos of Eminem, and she set a Guinness World Record for having that many fans, or that many tattoos of a particular person.
Yikes.
She has album covers on her legs and
Yeah.
Wow.
photos of him, 22 tattoos.
Wow.
One fan went and worked at Gilbert's just because Eminem used to work there. Two of them met on Instagram, got married in one of the places where he performed. So, like, people...
That's a little, like, more normal. The tattoos are crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, not crazy, but dang. It's a lot of Eminem on there.
Yes. One of the, I think it was Music Choice Awards, I don't remember which year, when Eminem sang the Hi, My Name Is, where he had all the guys that came out and looked like him as well. And they all start entering in. Adam Sandler was actually in this documentary.
That's hilarious.
And he was interviewed, and I was like, because I was like working while I was watching, and I was like,
You just
I
hear
know
his
that
voice.
voice, and I was like, from above, I hear you, I hear you. Just kidding. But no, he's just like, he cussed a lot, but he was just like, that is one cool dude. Like, he loved his whole vibe when he came out and did that.
Oh, Adam was saying that
Yes.
about Eminem.
Yep. So Eminem talked about LL Cool J as being one of his favorite rappers, hip hop people
I
growing
love
up.
LL Cool J.
And he said, wow, am I LL Cool J to someone else? And he said that's when he realized that, he's like, I'm just a normal freaking person. Like, I'm just trying to live my life. Like, he doesn't, you could kind of tell he doesn't really get into the, you know, like if a fan comes up to him, but like when they're all like, oh my God, I love you, you know, he's just like, I'm just a person.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, just come up and have a conversation with me.
He seems like that type.
Yeah,
Be like,
he doesn't
"I'm just
want
normal.
Yep.
Whereas everyone else is like, but you're not.
He
Like,
doesn't want
you
the goose and the
saved
gauze.
me or something like that. Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah, so I said he decided to write Stan after all the crazy fan mail. They talked about 8 Mile. They had some clips of him going to his house where he lived. I don't think it was the trailer park one in 8 Mile, but where he was from growing up. And I think that house is actually on one of the album covers, if I'm not mistaken. Seeing the crowds at his shows literally gave me goosebumps, especially his return after his overdose and launching the Recovery album. So throughout the documentary, it goes through obviously those times and back in the day and showing clips of the concerts and like deep people at these outside things and just soaking it all up. It was just really, really cool. 2 different fans that were taking pills quit when they heard the Not Afraid song for the first time. That was his first song,
I love that song.
I think, or one of his hits on the Recovery.
I think that's like the only Eminem song I have on my playlist. I don't listen to him. It's just not.
That's
something
okay.
I gravitate towards. I do know songs. My mom and my brother like him. So I do know songs. I just know that one specifically. I heard it and I just really liked it.
Yeah,
it's really good song. So.
Yeah.
That's so cool, though.
Because if you like,
that's cool to hear. So.
He's a lyricist, so like you look at, you just, like he's telling a story. He's telling you something.
Yep.
One of the fans actually changed their legal name to Marshall because they were that obsessed. So a brand new album actually just came out called Stans.
Okay.
It released August 26th of this year.
Actually didn't know that.
And I think it has some new stuff, but
from him. I'm
yes,
assuming.
the
Okay.
majority of the songs are like some of his kind of like a
Like he re-recorded some.
like some of his like the best songs like are on this.
Oh.
So kind of like a they have like,
Yes.
Garth Brooks has like an album that
Like
has,
My Greatest Hits.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, couldn't think of it. Thank you. So yes, he
why
came
we're
out
here.
with that this year.
That's cool though.
I haven't dove too much into
I haven't either. I need to do that.
album yet, but okay, so that's about it for the documentary portion. But I wrote down some of my favorite songs for the lyrics reasons and the story that he tells. So I thought I'd share those, and one of them is Haley's song. It's from the Eminem Show album in 2002. Like Toy Soldier, gosh, I can't speak today. From the Encore album, 2004. Not Afraid, Recovery album, 2010, and then River featuring Ed Sheeran in the Revival album in 2013.
Nice.
I think his best album overall, like with the most songs that I love and resonate with, is his original The Eminem Show in 2002. So two of the theories that I have, about if this was really based on a real fan or not. Like, was it and he just doesn't want to say? Or is it a compilation of a bunch of things that he had gotten from actual fans and, you know, kind of put it together? Because
What do you think?
I personally think it probably was a real fan.
It has to be.
If
I would assume, and I understand him not saying it as
For
out of a
sure.
respect thing. He's like, I'm not going to put this person on.
And the
like,
more-
that,
Yeah.
which he's very much that way. He's like, I'm not going to. Why would I do that?
Well, when you bring more attention, when you bring more attention to it, like if you make it more known and then he's talking about it, you might have those fans that might be teetering that line already, and they're like, well, okay, if I do it, then maybe he'll bring attention to me.
Yeah.
And like, you know,
Exactly.
not in a bad way, but
So I mean, again, I've not seen this.
Yeah.
I don't know about it. I'm hearing it for the first time from you. My take would be, I think it's based on one specific, but it could be multiple, because if he does get that much fan mail that says certain things, he could be like, I could make a song out of this because this is really what's happening. Like,
yeah.
or like you said, like, you know, one situation was this part of the song, like at the beginning of the song where he's like, I wrote you. Maybe the second situation, you know, because it's kind of like a storyline in the song.
It is a story. Mhm.
So then like the second part of the story could be from a different fan, but then there was an overall fan that like ended it the way that the story ended in the song. So it could be a
compilation.
compilation. Thank you.
Combination. Yeah.
Compilation.
Whatever.
Both.
Compilation?
Compilation. It's like you put a whole bunch of things together.
Compilation?
I don't think that's right either.
Is it compilation?
It's a compilation. Like
Let us know in the
Combination of.
anyway.
Anyways, that was dumb. But yes.
Tangent.
Yeah. No,
How do we spell?
I agree. I think it's like, multiple into one, but then the overall was like,
There could be one baseline of like, I'm basing this off.
Yeah.
But there's so
That
many
did
other
happen.
things.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, you could have multiple things that were from different people that are the same. So.
I mean,
and also like, dang it, I wanted an answer. Didn't you want an answer? Like when
I
you
was
watched
like,
that? Give me an
and, you know, I
answer.
should watch it again just to make sure I didn't miss anything. But like, he said, this is why I wrote this song.
I have. I
He didn't
mean,
confirm or
even if
deny.
he didn't, I don't feel like he would ever put anyone's name out there.
No, he wouldn't.
Except
but
for
the
his
situation.
wife. Except for his wife and his mom. You know, because he writes a lot of songs about them.
Yeah, but I mean, if this fan, like as you said in the
But a
beginning,
fan, yeah.
if it's a fan
I
who
don't
really
think
did
so.
do this thing, I don't expect him. I would never
No.
think he would put someone on.
No.
But it's more of just like the
Be like-
actual situation. Like
Yeah.
no name involved, but did that situation actually happen?
Yeah.
But again, if you bring attention to it, it's most likely to happen more often too. So it's like a bad line to cross.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
So to end this, I have 5 Q&A.
Okay,
I'm gonna quiz you guys on your Eminem knowledge.
I will.
You guys are, you know
probably
I'm not good
fail.
at. You know I'm not good at this.
Where was he born?
I know. I want to say Detroit because I know he's a Lions fan, but I don't know specifically where. I don't know specifically where.
Detroit.
Michigan. That's
So
the
he
state I
grew
was
up in Michigan. He was actually born in St. Joe, Missouri,
Oh,
which I learned. I
wow.
did not know that. I thought he was born and raised in Detroit.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I knew he's a huge Lions
Joe.
fan, so that's
Yep.
interesting.
St.
Wow.
Joe, Missouri. How many children does he have?
3 is my guess.
2.
3.
Okay.
How many are biological?
I think just one.
1.
Mm-hmm.
Haley.
Just
Yeah,
Haley.
so the
others
other
are
2
adopted.
were adopted. One was Kim's twin sister, so Kim's his ex-wife. Kim's twin sister had a daughter, and I think she was into drugs, and so Eminem and Kim adopted her. And then the other one, he adopted Kim's daughter that she had with another guy.
Cool.
Okay. How many times has he been married?
That was so weird because I was literally just gonna I was gonna say 1 because I was just going to ask you, has he only been married the one time?
I'm gonna say no more than 2. So it has to be 1.
2 times.
Oh, 2 times.
Okay.
It was to Kim both times.
Oh, so he's only married one person.
This was a
but-
trick question.
He was married to Kim in 1999 to 2001, and then they got remarried in 2006 and also divorced in 2006.
Okay. All right.
Yep. Okay. How old is he currently? He just had a birthday.
Currently.
The first number that came to my mind was 42. So I'll stick with that.
39.
He's 53. He's
my God.
53. I thought he was late 40s. He's 53 years old.
Yeah, I don't know why I said 39. That was kind of stupid, but I don't know.
Didn't I 50s?
Wow, he does not look like that.
No.
No.
Great.
Yeah,
He looks great.
I'm gonna say like with him with the blonde hair back in the day, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't with it. But
Yeah.
he is aging just
He
like
cleaned up
fine wine.
nice. Yeah,
Anytime I
agree.
see his like late 90s, early 2000s videos, I just
You
kind
gotta
of giggle.
giggle. Yeah.
I'm
Cringe.
like, I'm like, oh, that was so the time.
Yeah.
No.
So it was the time.
It was the
The
time.
frosted tips.
Uh-huh.
And
Even
when
for the
he
ladies
was
with the blonde. And,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
full blonde.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
There was no frosted tips. It was blonde.
I can think
Blonde,
he's
blonde.
attractive. I
Oh, yeah.
He's a very good
attractive.
looking man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
Okay.
grin.
Huh?
Your grin.
You're like, yeah.
That is
That's crazy.
that is the top person on my list that concert I need to see
Yes.
before I die.
So you've never
Eminem.
seen him?
And no, and I will pay
Whatever.
big girl money to go see him and to be close.
I've told you that too.
Yes.
He is.
And my sister.
Yes, he has been on.
He's been on my list since I was little.
Yes, he doesn't do anything. So
And if he
ever
does, it's all like European tours.
Or when he
He'll
was
just have to
like
go to
did the
Europe.
Super Bowl halftime show.
Yes.
And he did one freaking song, and I was like, dude, you were the one I was like wanting to like.
Take over the whole thing.
Yes, take over
Headline
the
it.
whole thing.
How many songs has he wrote and collabed on?
Oh my gosh!
Too many for me to.
Can we
a
have
number.
a? Is it over 100?
Yes.
So I would
Shoot.
assume quite a few. Because
Oh yeah, because he collabs
he's-
in so much.
He collabs, but he also has plenty to write about.
Yep. And he has quite a
So-
few albums.
Yeah.
But not actually he doesn't have a ton of albums, but he has a lot of songs per
Yes.
album. His albums are
Heavy.
thick.
Yeah. 178.
Okay?
Oh wow, you're way less than I was.
I'm just.
I was like 550 came to my mind, and I think that's way less than he probably's done.
You ready for this?
Oh shit. I'm really.
It's
This is why I'm
gonna
bad at
shock
this.
us.
They said they couldn't even count, but that's well over 1,000. 1,000.
Okay, hold on.
That makes sense though.
Hold on. Like, okay, yes, ones he collabed in, so those are actually like put out into the world. So
I-
including songs he put out, like they've all been put out. Wow.
I was
Over
gonna ask
1,000
if there
songs.
was ones that have not. I'm sure there's
For sure.
ones that haven't been released.
Yes.
I'm sure.
But,
because-
yeah.
But those
But
are just
that's
the ones that
crazy.
have been released.
Wow.
Over 1,000
That's
songs that
nuts.
he's either collabed on or worked with people on
They
or
can't
wrote
even
himself.
count. I wonder if he knows.
I'm sure they literally.
wonder
When I
if he,
googled
like,
it,
if he knows.
when I googled it, they're like literally we can't even determine an actual number. They were thinking in the realms of like 1,300, but like they.
178.
So the definitive
See,
answer was it was
see, that
over
makes
1,000.
sense.
100.
Because he's a storyteller.
Yeah.
Like that's what he does.
And for like now
And
that we know
with
how old he is, like, and he's been doing this for so long.
And with everything that he has gone through, other people in his life have gone through, his collabs. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes total sense to me.
Dang.
So yeah, I would watch it if you can. If you have Paramount Plus, it's
What'd you
called
rate it?
Stands 5 out of 5.
Nice.
I wanted the answer, but that's
Yeah,
okay. I feel
that's
like it's
okay.
an emotional piece, but and then definitely again watch 8 Mile, and I think
I need to watch
that's
it.
on our list. I want to watch
Yeah.
that with you for the first time. I want to see you
Okay.
watch that. So
Jordan's probably gonna be like tears every other 20 minutes.
it's
I'm an
it's tough. It's tough.
Emotional watcher. of
Um,
things.
But
Clearly.
yeah, that's
Wow, that sounds awesome,
Wow,
Claire.
that's
Eminem,
Nice.
It sounds very interesting.
and it just
Yeah.
came out this year, just a
Like
couple
for
months
someone
ago.
like me, someone who's not like the 8 Mile, I'd love to because I don't know a lot about him.
Yeah.
I know my brother's a fan.
Yeah.
He listens to a lot of his music, but like me personally, I'm like, I don't.
Yeah.
It's just not what I gravitate towards.
For sure.
Yep, no, that's
But it's still cool
fair.
to learn about it, and it's like
Yeah.
entertaining still to watch.
And
so.
he's such a prominent figure in
Yeah.
that genre.
Yep.
That it would be nice to learn about it.
Mhm.
And he's got a past, and he overcame that, and I love that
Yeah.
about him, that he grew up
a
in the trailer park
Yeah.
getting shot at and beat up, and in a predominantly black neighborhood, and made something of himself.
Yeah.
And I think 8 Mile, so they didn't really get into like if 8 Mile is like actually true, but they like he grew up on 8 Mile. That's an
Yeah.
actual road.
Yeah. 'Cause isn't that like his not life story, but at the time it would have
Yeah.
been his life story.
Yes, and they
I don't
did
wanna
talk
quote
about
that.
it in the documentary about like this was how he came to be, like
Yeah.
working in a
Yeah.
factory and singing at the shelter, and when he first got his record deal and stuff like that. So it does allude to a lot of real stuff.
I do have to say, so I've seen bits and pieces of 8 Mile just
Okay.
over the years as I've watched other things that have talked about it because it's it's a prominent thing. in
It's on
that
TV a lot.
culture. Yeah, I will say, I think my only thoughts have ever been was like, dang, he looks really attractive.
Oh,
I'm like, he looks really good.
Yeah.
he does look great in that movie.
So
Even better
yeah,
now.
I would, yeah, we'll have to watch it.
Yeah, for
It'd be
sure.
a good one.
Oh my
So-
gosh, that was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
So that's all I have.
5 out of 5. 5 out of 5.
5.
3.5.
That's
Mine
okay.
wasn't as
Yours,
fun.
yours was factual.
It was educational.
We'll have to
So
find
was
you
mine.
a fun one next time.
Well-
We'll have to do this again sometime because I
For
I
sure.
know when I was looking up there were a million sports.
I
ones.
think
Oh,
we
I'm
should
sure.
do this again and pick one for each other.
I was gonna say
Like we
or
vote on what she's gonna watch and
we
vice
like
versa.
pick 3 each and then everyone yeah.
Yeah,
I think also one
telling
time
you
we
what.
should do it where like we have to watch someone else's.
that too.
Yes.
Sports,
Yeah,
music, health.
yeah, for sure.
That would be super fun.
We
Yeah.
got option. That was that was
Yeah.
good. I like that idea. Again, your guys' were was a little more entertaining, but
Good chat today,
I
guys.
learned a lot.
Yeah, we all learned a lot.
Good chat today. Good
Yeah,
info.
It was really fun.
So good.
Good
There was
updates.
there was a lot going on. If you have any questions, like please comment down below.
Leave them below.
Yeah. Or on our social media if you have questions that pop up and you see us on there. All of that. Did want to do an announcement on our next episode for November 26th. We will be doing another book talk. So we're going to be reviewing the Cozy Corner Bookstore by Nova Walsh. It is available on Kindle Unlimited. I think that's the only place you can find it.
Yeah,
I think so,
I
yeah.
think that I found so far.
Yes. So it is a short read. So it's only 89 pages. So we'd love for you to read. So then next time you come and watch us,
Be part of.
yeah,
Be part of it.
be a part of, like, we'd love to hear your opinions, insight, and all of that. So we'd love for you to be a part of the discussion. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss us in the future. Go follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Lots of backgrounds, fun videos. Like we said, follow-up pieces that we do on here that, you'll get to see quicker and all that kind of stuff. And we will see you guys in the next chapter.
Bye.